Did you do that on purpose? Of course not.
Hello, everybody. It is day 3. The dust has finally settled here at Mainstage 2022, brought by Coinbase. I am Wolfe Scratch, and I am joined by
Jet the Jenga God here, and we are going to have an amazing bracket for you today. We got Light versus Colo, we got Shuton versus Luis, we got Onin versus T, and we got Chase versus Chag, all on this stream right here. And let me tell you, these players have been working their butts off to get here. I mean, the matches last night, if you did not check out that quad stream last night, there was banger after banger after banger. I could not take my eyes off of a set for literally 2 hours straight, and then I took a quick break. I needed to. And then another 2 hours straight, it was just like boom, 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 boom. No stopping.
It's literally Fabs' Twitter. Banger after banger after banger after banger.
Hey, shout out to Fabs.
Oh, man.
Oh, man. Amazing commentator. Funniest
But let me say,
I know.
It has been upset after upset.
Yeah.
Let me tell you right now, both Onin and T, you're looking at that, you're like, wow, 2 big hitters, they're in loser side.
Yup.
To get their beat Ken to get here. They, Ken and T fought each other for 33rd.
Yeah.
Which is insane.
I mean, I was talking about some of the craziest matches we saw. We saw Light and Riddles play for 17th, but seeing Ken play for 33rd, like, come on. What is that?
It's we in a timeline.
Absolutely.
Dr. Strange said 1.
Only one timeline, and we're
rock,
in
paper,
it.
scissors. Okay. Well, that was the
well,
late
that was cuff. That was
they're
cuff.
trying to decide when to do it.
They're saying shoot or go.
1, 2, 3, shoot. 1, 2, 3, shoot.
Oh,
hey!
All right, T. Taking the stage. Counter pick first. I mean, not really, though. Neutral stages, it's pretty much, all right, I ban 2 stages, you ban 2 stages. Let's go.
And then you go back on PS2, and at that point, y'all go to the parking lot and know we're fighting.
Yeah, exactly.
No, we're talking about what's going on here.
It's PS2 every time. Not always. I guess sometimes. We had a set quad stream, no PS2 yesterday. It was crazy. I was like, wow.
We're growing.
Yeah, we're growing as a scene.
PS2 is kind of a mirror stage.
We're increasing our arsenal of stages. But right now, Onin versus T, and let's talk a little bit about these 2 players and how much success they have had. Onin, as far as I can tell, is not placed below top 8 in a long, long time. Going back all the way to Glitch Infinite, and but T on the other side has been farming Europe, got 2 first places in a row, and then every time T has been traveling. T's gone everywhere. T's gone to Canada. T's gone to U.S. T's gone to Europe. Obviously, been playing in Japan, and just a mainstay in these top 8s, top 16s, top 1s. So I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if we have an amazing set here. Both these players, like we said, they're so successful in everything that they do, and I've never seen them play. They've never played before.
Yeah, they haven't.
So
we tried to do our homework.
Yeah, we looked, and they never played before, but now they're going to bring it out for the first time. 26 Rising, Onin versus Zeta T, and the Scoob coming out has the tag for Onin, and already we have a little bit of a run back. All right, I'm gonna get my resources, you get yours. Take it away, Wolfe Scratch.
Oh man, this is it. We're finally here at top 16. This is the loser side, and welcome everybody. And here we go, already starting off strong. And T, with that combo, both of them kind of test the waters a little bit to see what each other is capable of. But like you said earlier, gotta get them mats.
Yeah, and last time in the losers bracket, we saw a lot of sets with T going to time. I mean, T knows exactly when he can use the clock as a resource, and he is incredibly good at it. He's going to be a character that's going to have a little bit of trouble pushing the pace sometimes, but when he gets T in the corner, I do expect to see some setups like this. But wow, what a hit from T, hitting the TNT, messing up the setup from Onin, and now he's in a little bit of trouble. Has the bell though.
All the resources possible. If Steve had Bell, I'd probably be really scared, honestly. Just craps one of them, but dash attack, able to land there. This music is a banger. By the way, thankfully, the arrow comes in time. The next spare, not able to come out in dead, but the kicks as well. Got them shoes, got them fancy feet, but T staying alive, and oh wow, actually able to beat out that minecart. finally able to recover, but I don't know, Jet, this is looking really close already.
Yeah, at any point, it feels like one of these players could drop the stock and do something crazy, but
oh, wow.
what an avoidance so far by Onan in the corner, has set up multiple recovery options, and finally getting that backer, but still not enough.
Wow, that actually went through, and also keep in mind the mining on the stage, the counterplay to that. If you don't want to be able to approach, you want to hit that crafting table. So at least they'll keep burning some mats, but the F-tilt finally able to take it.
Wow, high percentage stock there, but obviously T is going to be able to rack up a lot more on this next stuff. He can even get a connection with this Galaxian, and no, just goes for the apple, but it's still a big combo.
Oh boy. Apple able to connect in that Nair. That frame data, and as well as how long the hitboxes are lingering for these aerials is so strong. T figuring that out, can counterplay on that minecart, and this is the problem. Steve approaching with that minecart is so obvious, it's so, telegraphed that you're able to kind of find your way around, and T doing an amazing job with it. Onan just trying to get these resources. You have to play this safe, and this is kind of the thing I was expecting, and boom, doesn't execute with there, but that perfectly placed bear.
Yeah, not going for a huge punish on the bell. That time just opting to get a little bit of a follow-up, a nair, because he's trying to get more percent, but now, okay, another diamond, another another kill here. Could be possible very soon for T.
Yeah, and this is it. Onan just kind of has to sit back, craft the tools, get the resources out there, and just try to, stuff out something that T is setting. Thankfully grabs the bell, but T hitting it back. Onan having a lot of trouble so far. 134, but y'all know what Steve can do if they get your blocky hands on you.
Yeah, absolutely. And we've seen Onan so far really good counterplay against this bell multiple times, knowing how to shield it and then immediately pick it up afterwards, which is a really important way of dealing with it. Because if you try to pick it up normally, if you try to pick it up without shielding, it's very difficult. But if you, for some reason, stop the hitbox and almost gets the setup where he breaks the shield. Somehow, a little bit of shield left though for T, and he is living to tell another tale, but still, getting through that, but the back air, not enough. No pickaxe left. No, and still, no pickaxe left, and he just keeps trying to go for that, punch on T, but he's not going to get the kill that way. Onan is probably going to need to craft this diamond if he wants to get the kill, or he's just resigned to the fact that he can get the kill through a minecart. No, just dies, and that is a back air to seal the stock. 109% on T, while the Scoob is not enough right now.
Yep. Trying to get something down there, trying to get this stock now. 120, barely missing out, but Onan getting help for quite a lot, but thankfully the anvils actually kind of got Steve in their traps, but nice. I love that, charging a little bit, knowing they can get a little more damage off that punish. Amazingly stuff there with that patience, but Onan, yes, you just kind of keep mining away, my friend, and T, look at this damage quickly stacking up, that rage coming into true effect. Onan's got to do something, and will this block it off? Yes, for now, but T gets away with it.
Yeah, the multiple resources that T has to be able to come back to the stage are super valuable. We see that minecart connect, but it's really rare so far. Almost every minecart has been completely avoided by T, and now using those forward air to break the weaker blocks as a little bit of up air chains start going, but nothing big. And the back air, really good way to clink out the bell. And another way you can do it, like I said, you can pick it up after shielding it, but you can also pick it up by hitting it. So let's see if Onan is able to get anything done in the corner, gets a minecart, and gets a read on that little get-up attack there.
Reading the tech option, that's big damage right there. Falls out of the downer, thankfully, but Onan, yes, getting that damage, 82% on this
setup.
Got to get it down there, blocks it off there. T struggling to make it back, thankfully does. Minecart goes out there, just mining off the side. Right, okay, take a little bit of self-damage. Thankfully, he didn't die just yet. Thankfully, avoids it out there. Air dodge, trying to grab it out there, but remember, if you throw out the projectile for Pac-Man and they grab it, you can't try to catch it on the second time.
Right. So now that it's in Pac-Man's hand, you cannot try to pick it up yourself. Onan obviously aware of that. No, nice extension on the minecart. Tried to once again get the setup on the platform. On the back air beats out T. That was so close. But another one for Onan, and he takes it after a little bit of a scary situation.
That was a scrap fest. Oh my goodness.
Oh yeah, a little bit of a slobber knocker to start the day off, as both these players have just been so aware of each other's play and knowing exactly how to counterplay their base level things. They can't, they've never been stopping. They've always been keeping the pressure up, which is really interesting considering, previous matches we've seen with T. He's very much, okay, I'm gonna be using the clock as a resource. I'm gonna be waiting it out. But against Onan, I feel like the pressure has been mounting and it has been rising. It has been 26 rising if you're Onan.
The thing is that It's an oftentimes a pressure is when diamonds are made. And if you're Steve, don't matter what pressure it is, you can just make that. I just need a little more time.
True. I really like this this play that I've seen T do a few times here, where he goes for the Galaga and uses the blocks from Steve to pick it back up into his hands. So because it just bounces right off of it. Oh, a nice combo here. That's the classic. The Galaxian's so good at getting like that 4-hit combo and just racking up the percent early. But Steve is also a character that has good ways to rack up the percent, but we haven't seen any big combos out of Onin yet. Just a little bit surprising.
I mean, I'm actually not too surprised. T has been really on point with not just SDIing and DIing, but also just kind of playing this non-interaction game, understanding that if I get hit by Onin, I've seen what this Steve can do. It can really mess me up, and now gonna have to hop onto that one. Oh, really good movement there. You saw that Onin was expecting T to kind of go for that bell grab, and now we're kind of back onto this defensive play. This stage pick by T, I can see why, but honestly, I'm kind of nervous because it does give Onin a lot more space to work with, but kind of bing, bomb, boom! T able to execute on it. Onin getting their stock taken, but T has to hold on to it. That roll read. Okay, you know what, Onin? You had that in a different universe. He was looking too far ahead.
Yeah, he was just a hair too early. Maybe next time he'll get it, but right now, T caught in the minecart. But unfortunately for Onin, these blocks usually don't do anything against T. Oh, he could have fallen down and stolen the last of the trampoline, but it was a little bit too late. And now T is once again coming back. It seems so difficult for Onin to get these edge guards on T. Normally, with these blocks, he's able to find some way to block out the character, but okay, how many blocks does it take? We got like 10 right now, and it's not even enough. Still, with all the time in the world to set up, and Onin, all he had to do was go down there and steal the trampoline, but unfortunately, was not able to get it done. Maybe just a little bit too hesitant, but we've seen several minecarts connecting, but the no mash from T has been so good. Normally, when Steve gets a bunch of time to set up in the corner, you're dying 100% of the time. But so far, T has not succumbed to a single edge guard from Onin, Wolfie.
No edge guard. But let me tell you, Jet, that bear is pretty good. It's pretty strong. And also, what I'm worried about is that when he uses that defensive block as a wall, you can't really use Hydrant aggressively. It just kind of bounces off, and
That's fine.
Okay, well.
It almost was not fine. He could have. Oh man, that was crazy. If he had gone for the forward air, nair forward air. Oh,
gone for what?
Nothing. Never mind. T's shutting me up right now.
He said, "Look at me. I'm the T. I'm the notorious TEA. Y'all know what I'm here for. I farmed the EU, and now I'm back here to dominate. And Onin, you're just in my way.
The EU, and now I'm about to farm you."
There we go. Just like the World Cup, Japan's just been popping off there.
True.
It is called soccer, by the way.
All right, try to go for the Gimmer setup there. Not gonna get it this time. It was just a little bit too slow. I like the idea though, mixing up your ledge trapping sequences based on the stage, based on the positioning, and nice tech from T. Wow, so many times these anvils have missed, but that one finally connected, and it still wasn't enough. Oh. Wow, he connected the minecart finally, and it was the right speed to get a follow-up, but just Onin not in the position, not with the awareness.
I just love T. Oh, wow. I just love the Pac-Man's face. He's like, I'm in this minecart. What the hell is this? But, stage in that advantage, but trying to get that minecart down. A lot of iron being used out there, but the bear snipe able to hit it out there. And this is, I think I talked to you about this before. Steve is one of those characters where you can never feel comfortable with the lead, especially when Onin's got all these resources, all this set up there. Great up air to actually stop the Hydrant from getting out there. That's what you do. You got to trade with that hitbox, but no, boxed in. Your dog water, freer than a Costco sample, but a lot of things set up, yeah, but this defensive wall so that Onin won't die off to the side with that M smash, but it don't matter what you do. T is ready for it, and now evening up the set 1-1.
That was so funny, because T was like, all right, you want to mine? I'm going to let you mine. I'm going to get this bell. Doesn't matter how many blocks you get. Eventually, I'm going to find it. I'm going to ring it in your face, and you're gone.
Boom. The bell tolls for thee.
Yeah, absolutely. And it was, I loved T, just being patient there, because a lot of times players will see Steve mining, and they're like, he is mining. I have to stop him. But T not succumbing to that base level, mentality. Just being able to figure out exactly what play he wants to go for, what counter play he wants to go for all these walls, and dropping the bell, making it happen, and way away from Onin's wall as well.
Oh man, it's just so much, and there's so many things on the line here. This back and forth, yeah. everyone's looking stressed because you also keep in mind, this is losers.
Oh, yeah.
This is losers' side, and there are 2 Steves in his bracket so far. We have one in losers, which is Onin, and you have in winners is Desmona.
Yeah, Desmona making big waves at their big major, at their first major. But right now, the Steve we have on screen is the premier US Steve that we've known for a long time now. Has been so powerful.
Got it.
And, oh, yeah, got that forward air, but it's Pac-Man. He can always make it back.
You actually saw that Onin tried to set up the walls of blocks, but it was actually too low.
Yeah.
If Onin was just a little bit higher, actually would have been able to block off that recovery, but that's this game. It's decided by inches, decided by blocks, it's decided by, you know, how big things are, but
wow, baby.
Wow.
I love that setup. Yeah, throws the bell behind, nares straight into it, and now already has the Galaxian ready, and how does everybody get hit by it? I swear, every single time T picks up that Galaxian in the corner, and somebody's like, oh, let me run into the corner and hit you with something, and then they hit T's shield, and then they just get blasted for it. It's like, come on. You know he's going for it. He goes for it every time.
Oh, block it off, baby.
Right. The first successful block here for Onin. We'll see if there's going to be any more. It seems like he was ready that time.
Got that stop sign. Stop. You ain't going
And he had to keep putting it up. It's like, all right, stop. No, I'm going to break that one. Stop. I'm going to break that one. Okay, third time's the charm.
That was a good bait. Actually, was actually setting up to get diamond tools. T wanted to go in to interrupt because it takes the most time in order to craft, and it instantly reacts. No, untechable. Untechable. Really unfortunate there, but Onin got to keep it up there. Has it available. Great sniped out. That just kissed the heavens. T so close to getting their stock taken, but Onin with the F smash gets sniped out there. The tech chase in and a little bit of trade, but got to be really careful. All these blocks out there. Once again, the F smash being punished out there. Good stuff by T to stay safe, and Onin. Oh no, got to be careful, but oh no. How many times has this bear connected, Jet?
Onin is so prolific at getting these bears every single time. He's always ready with them. And I really liked his play in the beginning of the last stock. A lot of times when, you know, you're on that new stock, T has a Galaxian in hand. And like I said, everybody runs into the corner, but this time adapting. This time making a run into the corner, dropping an anvil right on top of where T was going to come out of the side. And really good smash DI.
Able to get out there. Okay, here comes the punish. A quick 1-2 hit. Onin sharking a bullet on this platform, and T having to respect it, but we're gonna wait for it now. Both of them kind of searching for those materials, but both of them kind of handshaking this, and oh, the impact right there. Really good stuff by Onin, kind of mashing it out there. Gonna get these materials, and yep, sniping it out there. T has been consistently, remember, I said earlier, kind of jumping up, Z dropping an object, but Onin this time aware of it. Great usage of the jab in the air, the nair. Well, that sounds kind of weird now, but able to kind of just hit that thing away, saying, nah, I'm good. I'm good over here, and caught it. This is huge.
Yeah, the Galaxian one of the easier ones to catch, but
nah.
Wow,
No
okay,
way.
Cannot be landing on that hydrant like that. You know, F-Smash breaks it, and Steve's certainly going to be swinging for the fences.
T, you can't be sleeping here. There are monsters nearby. We got Odin here right now, and T is, I do believe, one of 2 last remaining Japanese players.
T Shuton.
That's it. There are no remaining Japanese players in the winner's side.
An update from the winner's side, though. Karama falls 3-0 to Big D. Big D has punched it all the way to winner's side top 8, which means
TNW showing up. Canada's showing up. And let me tell you right now.
Summit.
Yep. That's a summit spot for the Big D. That is huge.
Yeah.
Yo, that's huge. But
oh, we're not playing on this stage.
Get out of here.
Get out of here. All right, we got a little bit of time to talk about that. Yeah, it was interesting. I was talking with the BC guys, I think it was yesterday, and they were like, man, we really love to not have to campaign to try to get Big D into Summit. And they were like, yep, all right.
But honestly, when I saw the bracket, I was like, Big D's actually going to get a summit spot and winner's side top 8.
Yep.
Because let me tell you right now, I love Karama. A lot of respect to your NorCal brother. Well, let me tell you, that matchup kind of trash. I'm gonna tell you right now.
No, I mean, I think he probably played Sora.
Yeah, no, I bet.
Yeah, because he basically said the matchup's unwinnable. So, yep. All right.
And honestly, this matchup is getting really tough for T. Like, there are times we see like that light. You see that light will kind of go off. You see where T's finding these opportunities, but Onin just kind of squeaks ahead. I think that's the biggest thing. T gets a lead and gets just a little bit, and then Onin just kind of blows up and is able to get so much mileage off of it. Look at this air-to-air interaction, 64%. Quickly stack it up. Yep, that's a little delay. Gonna get hit for a little more damage, but not the worst at all. So Onin gonna shrug it off.
Yeah, here though, gets that down tilt in a minecart, a Steve classic, and it's just setting up a wall plus the TNT. Just trying to go for a huge ledge trap. And yeah, that's the Onin loves that one where you just place the second block, put the TNT on, sorry, put the anvil on top of it, and if they get up into it, it just falls straight on their head.
That is just insane. It just felt like there was no option left. Like, you just feel so trapped in T. Has been able to consistently find a way around it, but now all of a sudden that was just really just the pressure, especially that TNT. I think that was one of the biggest ones that set up there. But
wow, he picked that up.
Oh
that's so hard to pick up.
Oh my. Oh my. Oh
yeah.
My.
Even has that turnaround there to make sure to get the back air. Steve has a couple abilities that just allow him to turn around in air for basically no reason.
Nice.
And Onin using that to get a little bit more, but wow.
That was smart. I was a little nervous. I was like, are you sure that smash is going to connect? And Onin just kind of went flying over to the left side, right into it directly.
I've learned to never question T when he's going for a bell confirm. Yeah. I've basically never seen him miss.
Man, don't miss.
Man, don't miss. And right now, he's not missing at all as he gets a huge string. And he talks about how Onin always brings it back, but T is the one bringing it back right now. 99% has a 50% lead. But the spike and he techs on the hydrant.
Wow, being able to get ready for that one. Amazing stuff on their hydrant. Saving out their bell used, but it's in Onin's hands, and then get that into the inventory. Barely missing it though.
Onin has been so good at grabbing this bell when it lands on his shield. Every single time going for the instant pickup. I love how well he's using it. And okay, this is
down.
Yeah, he's just gonna block it.
Wow.
That time he was ready.
Oh, no.
I see, when Pac-Man is low enough, it seems like Onin just has an exact plan that's been working now, because at the beginning of the set, it wasn't working at all. T was getting through every single time, but now,
that was crucial. That was a crucial stock to take. And did you see T's camera when it got blocked off there? Literally just like look a little tilted and also shaking the head. You gotta shake it off, T. At this point, this is for your life in this tournament. Gets the Galaga, does miss out the upper butt. Good amount of damage, but this is so scary. Onin, just knowing, I'm not going to approach, I'm going to keep forcing you to do so, but I'm going to throw all these hitboxes that could potentially just end your life. But 73%, T doing an amazing job trying to bring this back, but Onin swinging and getting so much, 52%, quickly stacking up. His smash is going to barely miss out there, but this is so high pressure. It's crazy how these percents, someone might get their stock taken in an instant.
Absolutely. Oh, and the spike just gets an up air follow-up, isn't able to get anything more, but still, we are dead even on percent, 81 to 81. The next big hit might take it. I mean, a bell right here could be enough, but T has opted to not wait and not charge up that bonus fruit, has decided I need to pressure, but now it's a little bit too much. There's all of the materials on the side of Onin, and he has a whole house built.
This is a nightmare. Oh my goodness. Onin, we get it. We're going through a housing crisis in California. Just gotta say, here's a free house. It's free real estate at this point, and Onin sitting comfortably right here, and just T can't do much in here. Has to wait for an opportunity, has to look for something, but I'm gonna tell you right now, Jet, this is looking really bad for T.
I don't know. I think it's just as even as it was before, because we've seen T is comfortable sitting there with the bell, finding one opening. All he needs is one. All he needs is one, and if he gets that bell connection, the stock is going to be over. It doesn't even matter if there's blocks behind you. T will find a way.
That's crazy. Onin also just needs one.
Yeah.
Has gold available though, so no diamonds, not too strong, but that frame data is fast. Trying to get something down there. Needs to be really careful. T dodging out there. Bell misses. Bell misses, and the bell pulls for T as Onin will take it 3-1 over. Big win. Onin showing up, and boom. We'll be able to take it over T, and my goodness.
They were both just chilling on the hydrant. They were just chilling there for a solid second as T hit the F smash on shield, and oh man. Wow, I'm so surprised that T fell in that situation. I mean, it seemed like the setup was there for T. He had the hydrant exactly where he wanted it, and it worked against him.
What if he kissed on top of the Pac-Man fire? But that was just how was I expected? Because definitely both, it was just a high pressure situation, but Onin was able to just kind of pull ahead on 4T, doing their best to do it, but will fall now. Oh my goodness, T getting eliminated from the tournament at what, 17th?
13th.
13th. Oh goodness, that is something out there. So the last remaining Japanese player is Shuton.
Yeah, and Onin is going to go on to play Kurama.
Oh.
And that is, I'm not going to be surprised if that's an incredible set as well. I'm not sure which stream that's going to be on. Could either be on the main one or this one.
It don't matter.
But don't matter. Either way, it's going to be a banger.
Oh, my goodness.
We're going to be moving on to the next match. Not sure exactly the order we're going on in bracket, but we have Light Cola, Shuton Luis, and Chase Chag left.
So many.
And, oh, man, let's talk a little bit about how unfortunate some of these matches are real quick.
Yeah.
We have a moist team kill, a moist off. Yeah, and Light or Cola is going to be the one to continue on. But in this case, we have a different sort of team kill.
It's a run back.
It's a run back. It's a Palu Ditto. They are friends. They have played so many times, and it's so unfortunate that they have to play right now.
Yeah.
Chag getting the better of Chase in pools. Winner makes it out of pools in winner's side, and Chase has battled his way all the way through the trenches of losers bracket, winning that top 64 qualifier and losers and fighting his way all the way through a barrage of explosions as he had to fight a couple snakes to get here, and now finds himself back against the person who put him there in the first place.
And honestly, Chase has been playing so many games. Also, remember, did qualify for that Arcadian.
I think he had to drop out of that to play in this.
No, but he already got into the last chance. Like, already qualified because it's the top 2 and then the bottom area.
What?
I think so.
No. He qualified for the last chance qualifier for the Arcadian. So he was in the Arcadian, but I believe he had to drop out of the Arcadian to play in the top 16 here.
Got it.
I'm not sure. Maybe production can correct me, but I'm not sure if he was allowed to play in both of them because they're happening simultaneously.
Yeah, I got that part. It's just crazy that. But because of that, Chase had to play so many games of Smash.
Yeah, Chase had to play 2 full, over 400-person brackets yesterday. One 500-person bracket, one 400 and something.
I think it was 16 matches, something around that number. And also,
I don't know. There's a lot of matches that Chase had to play yesterday, so he's probably tired, but nice night of sleep. Maybe refreshed for this set against Chag this morning. And we have a Palu Ditto.
As expected.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me tell you something a little bit funky around here. Paladitos are hilarious because, let me tell you, they're both running at the same speed. So they're both running in the same direction. It's just kind of like, oh, gonna go in the same wave. And both of them gonna have to use that respect with that bear. Gonna have to make sure to figure it out as well. But as we said earlier, it's a run back from that pool, so we'll have to see who's able to pull it forward on ahead. Chag did beat MVD to get here, while Chase beat out Kronos to get here. So both of them beating out the snakes, snakes in the grass.
Yes, apparently all of the snakes in losers brackets fell, but we still see that one in winners bracket remaining. Yeah, Apollo Kage. But for now, these players are both throwing out a lot of testy moves. This is definitely a matchup where it's just a lot of neutral over and over again. Neither of these players are going to be able to kill each other super easily. Sometimes you can get a ledge trap, but I'm assuming both of these players know about the non-two-frameable recovery, where you can just go a slightly downwards angle and never get two-framed by that down tilt or anything like that.
I think the crazy part is that, they shouldn't be dying as, super high percents, but they do know that their kill range is already starting at 100. A solid hit will be able to take them out there, and like you said earlier, with that two-frame attempt as well. But it's kind of crazy to see, because this is the Ditto. They both have that kind of similar game plan, but they also know that both of them want to get those aerials off there. They want to get that burst dash attack in with that grab, and it's such a high stressful one in the side special getting out there. And speaking of two-frame, like you said, Jet.
Yeah, I mean, that down tilt's so good when your opponent doesn't have the opportunity to go with a downward angles teleport. Right now, though, it's just a little bit of a back and forth. One of them edgeguards one of them edgeguards the other. But it's like they both clanked each other on their shield, using their invincible moves on both sides. And Explosive Flames are trying to trade back and forth. Nice two-frame there. Well, I guess it wasn't even a two-frame. It wasn't quite on the ledge. But Chase taking the first stock here in this Palu Ditto, which I feel like is such an important thing, as every neutral interaction you win is just sort of something that keeps you inching closer to victory. You're probably both going to need around the same number of neutral interactions, but an Explosive Flame will take the stock there, Wolfie.
It's not just that, Jay. Remember, if you're in the lead, you got to approach. If you're in the lead, the opponent has to approach there. So I was really thankful that Chag was actually able to snipe it out with that side special in order to get the stock count back to even. And once again, we are back to square number one, seeing who will mess up first in a little bit of trade, so we don't know who's getting who.
Yeah, right now, though, Chase getting a little bit of the better of the trades, but finally, one big solid hit for Chag, and it's completely answered back. That's the funny part about this matchup, is sometimes there's just one neutral interaction that's worth so much, and other times, you're just getting a little bit of a nickel and dime.
Nickels and dimes, but remember, that adds up together, you got to cash out.
True.
We'll have to see how it kind of works out here. Both of them relative even one, but there we go. Nice punish on there, has a ledge trap set up, falling there. Gonna be used out there once again. Gonna have to kind of fish for each other out there. A little bit of shield shenanigans happening as well. Fair in that air-to-air interaction. I love the grab attempt, but pushing it out there. I love that jump away, knowing that Chag was gonna go for a down throw. Does land? Yes, I know. Both of them are gonna wait to see what their option is, because both of them know that's not true. And here we go. Gets the footstool. Once again, spacing it out there. So high pressure, both of them. It's like a trapeze act. Both of them just kind of, end up balance in a dance to fight this out there, and it's so close, and I don't know who's gonna take it at this point.
Yeah, I really want to highlight what you were talking about the sort of neutral play. With the neutral air is, like, once you start that up, your opponent, if they can react in time and back up and catch your landing, that's the best way. Both the back air and the dash attack really good at catching the neutral air on the landing. So, if you are the one to strike first, a lot of times you're going to be the one falling.
And
what?
So close. Not be able to take it just yet. That fair. Wow. Excellent. Wow, I didn't expect that aggressive.
Yeah, such a crazy drift in. I mean, that killed. Damn.
Yeah, I think it was just the DI.
That was the DI check. Yep.
Well, sent to the heavens, I guess. Just send it where you belong, and boom.
I was thinking, there's gonna be very few, like sort of matchup checks in this matchup, because obviously, both the players, they play the character in auto parries. Wow. But yeah, both the players play the character. Not expecting a lot of matchup checks, but this time, getting that DI check.
Who can play better? Who is the better player at this point? And Chase is hungry for a win. Has been kind of whining for this opportunity so far. Has been grinding super hard. And one of the hardest working players in Southern California, so it's really nice. See him finally show up, and showing up is truly what is right now. Getting this huge lead. This is the biggest lead we've seen so far.
Absolutely. And I mean, you talked about how Chase really wants to show up. I mean, Chase is, widely regarded as one of the best players, if not the best player in Southern California. But he hasn't had that success on the major scale yet. He is, hasn't found that big result, and he's itching for it, itching for that summit spot. And jumps, gets his hair caught in the fire. I smell burning hair, and it's not good for Chase.
That's what I'm talking about when they're both running in the same direction. It kind of just looks like that one, but the grab lands on Chags, and damage landing up fast. And can you get out of this disadvantaged state? Thankfully, he's able to get away with it, and now Chase in control back once again with that dash attack in that bear as well. Almost got off to the side, so Chase doing a really good job controlling this lead, and now has Chag in a really off position, but that spacing on the bear not good enough. Chag with that dash shielding forward, able to get that in there, and can you finish it off, Chase, with this corner? But Chag, I just love the confidence to keep just running forward, because knowing that Chase will shield.
Yeah, absolutely. And okay, once again we see, once you shield the nair means you're almost never getting a punish unless they started at a really bad time and a really bad spacing. So both these players respecting the nair on shield so far, and we're gonna see if Chase's lead is gonna amount in a game, because right now, I mean, it's like 150%. Eventually something will kill, but at the same time, if you let this game keep playing, Chag will eventually find those neutral wins, eventually get that percent back up.
Getting a little bit set up, but as you said, 160%, a side B, a straight back, surely will be able to take it. And Chase knows that, but the problem is that you're fishing for those few options, and Chag knows that.
Yeah, dash attack is also like a kill option fairly soon. If it isn't stale, it might be even killing right now, but the back air is enough, and Chase taking the first game after, wow, that was a long, stressful game. I mean, I feel like both these players were really itching to find some sort of purchase on the ground, but every time, Chase getting slightly better of the neutral interactions. I feel like Chag survived a lot of things where it looked like he might die with some creative recoveries. I really like that drift in fair that he did, where it was like, all right, I'm gonna drift, do something Palus never do. I'm gonna go all the way to the ledge and do an aggressive attack, which, seems like a very base level option for newer players, but when you're playing at this level, that is completely unexpected. I never see any of the Palutenians do that.
I love Chase stringing that Red Bull. Got to give you wings, and Palutena's going to need him in this matchup. Got to have to soar high into there. And once again, as you saw earlier, they didn't want to ask for that run back, so Chase was kind of moving that forward. And once again, it's such a momentum swinging game. It really just depends who can pull on the lead forward. And once again, the neutral interactions are favoring Chag, but shouldn't say that. Trying to trade back forward from Chase, but okay, so we're supposed to start with CH. I just realized that. Chase,
yeah.
The CHA.
They're all the way down to the second to last letter for Chase. Yeah, I mean, they play the same character. They play each other a lot. I mean, Chag is not too far away, travels to Southern California relatively often.
And also, I think the coolest part about it is that they're both just really talented players. They've both been really showing up there, but Love to see it kind of moves on forward, trying to get something down there. I love the aggression, but we'll able to get that teleport off. And once again, that center stage is so important. Excellent with that bear in the side B, forcing that air dodge, but won't be able to get that downer and the grab. The comps to go for it. Just the patience waiting for something. They know when it's true or not, but no grab out there. And Chag will be the one striking back for a little more damage, keeping Chase directly into the heavens. But the teleport, thankfully, will break him out.
Wow, a little bit ambiguous on where that teleport was going to end, trying to fake out between the platform and the ground, and that time Chad guessed wrong, and Chase was able to get out of there successfully. No, the up air barely kissing the toes of Chag, and right now it's just not quite going to connect.
Okay, Jet.
Hey, man.
I won't judge, but there we go. That bear able to land out there, and looking a little mighty fine sus, but we'll do what's up. Gets the grab, and once again, this is kind of the trend of game number 1. Both have these relatively high percents, and throwing it back. We'll have to see how it works out right now. Stuck on this ledge, down tilt views, and he's now teleport. Excellent Tomahawk using the 4th throw. I like that. Just get him off stage and Chase. Stuck on there, but excellent. Finally executed, only taking 119. That is really, really good.
Yeah, I think one of the big things about this matchup that I talked about a little bit earlier is how difficult it is to make a comeback due to the amount of neutral wins required. Once you're like a little bit behind, wow, really nice way of getting that stock relatively early compared to how the other stocks have been ending. But yeah, there's not a lot of ways to get the stock super early. Occasionally, like maybe once or twice in the entire set, we might see an early down air kill, but 99% of the time, we're going to be seeing just a long string of edge guards and eventually killing with back air, dash attack, back throw, something like that, which kills eventually, but you know, it changes when you're behind what percentage of neutral interactions you need to win by a lot. You can't get those cheesy kills because both these players will know exactly when they're going for it.
It's all about that nooch.
The nooch.
It's all about that nooch. Yeah, that's exactly what you're saying. That's something that Palutena has. It's one of the biggest strengths. And it gives you wings.
Yeah, the Red Bull
gives you wings. I'm telling you. Chase able to get that forward, excellently done. And now, like I said earlier, with that neutral, Chag now has just a big hill to climb because you have to keep winning over and over and over, and then finish the stock. And you have to avoid as much damage as possible. Chase with that lead, and now, as maybe can show from last game, he was able to hold on to that stock lead for like almost the entire time when it mattered the most. So now Chag has to be the one that has to approach, and already taking up damage. Excellent reverse nair. Look at that mileage. Chase, really good stuff, but now Chag's able to avoid it out there and gets that burst dash attack for that damage.
Yeah, really impressive showing of just like how Chase was able to find that neutral air, because both these players were literally spamming that nair button. They were like, I'm going on an airplane today. Eventually, I'm going to find a hit, but Chase managed to weave over the top of it. Wow, what a fade back. Oh my God.
Don't go to the light, Chase.
Yeah.
Don't go to the light. Riddles did and got boxed. We're having to see how it works out here, trying to go for it, but air dodge burn instant. Can you get the down air? No. We'll be able to escape, and this time doesn't jump into the up air. Chag trying to fish it out there, but that's also one of the options. They have to fish for that read to see if they'll jump or that air dodge, but majority of the times we'll be able to get it. And once again, Chag got to end this somehow, and Chase not letting go of this stock.
Yeah, I really like how Chag has been playing this. I mean, Chase has been trying to nickel and dime his way into a little bit more percent. We haven't seen a single neutral win since that early nair, and it was just Chag sort of taking over the game, taking over the stage, and taking over that stock, as now we are sitting in a basically dead even scenario.
I mean, Chag was kept fishing for that jump read, and Chase, you know, I thought it was just to stay grounded, because you just want to stay grounded. There's nothing you can really do to kind of kill you. It's like, if Chag will grab you, it's not going to end your stock, but it's going to happen, and Chag will be able to even it up, and only just literally a little about a point percent, but we'll be able to finally get there. The bear not going to connect once again, but Chag missing it out on that whiff punish. The shielding out there, trying to get that nair. I'm telling you, it's hilarious.
It's so funny when both players run in this exact same direction. I love it.
And look at that. Able to do so well, and once again, just kind of back into this neutral, back into the center stage, but here comes the punish. Chag getting hit up for quite a lot. It's weird because it throws off the spacing. It throws off like on the dash back and forth punishes. That's why Dittos can be really difficult to deal with. It's why so many people dislike them for how they can kind of work like this. But Chase, no stranger to these kind of Dittos, so we'll have to try their best jump. Almost gets read out that up air on Chag's end has been enormous. An excellent read on that roll. Now has the advantage once again. The read on the jumps have been consistent, and Chag with that little mini pop-up saying, yeah, I saw that jump coming, and honestly, I know, Chase, you got wings because of that sky, because you got too close to the sun and you got burned.
Yeah, really impressive there. I mean, I think Chag's back air was pretty not stale, which was really important for getting that kill. A lot of times we see Palus not getting kills with back air, even in the corner to like 130, 140, because their back air has been hit on shield so many times. And I think in this case, Chag was purposely not staling that back air and getting that kill at 103% with a little bit of rage was like really important for this game. I mean, it's just cannot be overstated how much it matters to get the earlier kills.
The ball is now back in Chag's court. Able to kind of hit that off there, and we're hopping into Kalos.
Oh wow, we get a little bit of a stage matchup. I know some Palus love this stage a lot because of the things you can do with the side B. The platform is like the perfect height to mix up with side B and do a lot of crazy things. So I wouldn't be surprised to see Chase take a lot of advantage of that. I'm not sure if Chag's exactly in that same camp. I know Luis loves the stage for that reason as well.
We'll have to see how it works out there. I mean, this is why Chase did pick this stage. So that is the reason. And excellent stuff on the conversion. Great parry and the drag down up air. I love that. And love the jab to kind of check to see if the shield is going to land or something else. But they'll be punishing on there. Barely missing it out on that option. And once again, that Nair use. And this time knowing Chase has been jumping quite a lot. And this time I like that. I hope Chase realized that Chaz kind of showing their hand really early, showing off that they're going to keep reading on for that jump. So Chase gets out with that drag down, gets the down throw as well. Now this time it's like, hey Chag, how will you jump this time?
Yeah, let me see if those toes are ready. And they just nair on each other's shield several times, and tries to go for the jump again. I love this like sort of mind games between landing on the platform, going for the jump, and going for like an explosive flame on the platform. I feel like there's a lot of mix-ups to be had there, and that makes the stage really interesting, this matchup.
Chase actually jumped that time. Chag was just like, okay, I've shown my hand a few times, surely he won't do it, and this time Chase is able to execute on that one. That can't get the 2 frames, though. Almost gets that bear. The timing was just a bit off, but Dallas coming into play. Here comes Chase trying to finish it off and threatening with their... Oh, gets away with that. That was actually really good stuff by Chag. That just really kept it relatively safe, and excellent stuff, and it never gets old.
Yeah, every time I see it, I'm going to let out a little giggle because it's just so silly seeing both of these characters floating away from each other.
Oh, it's going to have to work out here, and I mean, Jay, you're just expecting what? Just a jump read or just a solid back air at this point?
I'm thinking we're going to probably see a back throw kill. I don't know why. I'm feeling a back throw.
Oh, might get your wish soon, but explosive flame use, both of them teleporting, and now instead it'll be Chag gets the stage control.
Yeah, I mean, both these players have been really avoiding shielding in the corner, but okay, a dash attack will eventually do it. One of the safer ways to get the kill, because if your opponent is caught nairing, is caught landing with something other than a back air, they're gonna get beaten out for that.
See how it works out there, and a little bit of damage being dealt out there, and now Chag's playing patient, but that down tilt, nice read by Chase, calling out the air dot, saying, yeah, you're at high percent, you will try to go for that air dot, sniffs it out there. We are back onto 2 stocks apiece.
Yeah, getting that starter and getting that turnaround. It's Chag this time with the full conversion, but no, good DI away, and now Chase is the one getting the more percent, gets a little bit fuller of a combo, 48% versus 34, allowing him to get that 1 extra hit at the end. Makes a lot of a difference in this matchup that is a game of inches, not of miles.
It's like it's literally like a matrix. It's like a glitch. Nair, going on the left side, going on the right side, and oh goodness, we'll have to see how it works out there. But Chase getting kind of for a little more tech in. Oh, not in time just yet. Really good stuff by Chag, and the shield pokes right through. Oh, really close stuff there. But once again, able to get the out of shield there. But the tech gets the jump, and oh, thankfully the dash attack does break them out.
Yeah, it seems like Chag was sort of feinting, landing on that platform, but managed to fake out Chase, who chased him a little bit too high, and Chag answering back with an aggressive option out of the corner that he hasn't used a ton.
So it works out, both of them kind of swinging on there. Chag has a lot of rage to work with. That's kind of the benefits of the situation. And now time grows still.
Wow, surprised we didn't see a grab there. Not sure if Nair is grabbable on shield. I know shield grab is not great in this game, but sometimes when an aerial is misspaced like that, it seemed like a rising Nair might have been grabbable, might have been a back throw, but not sure this time. And now we see We see a really dangerous ledge trap at any point. Like, it feels like one of these players is going to find the right read, but they haven't so far, and we keep seeing more escapes out of the corner. Once again goes for this dare. We have yet to see a dare connect. Do you think we're going to see any of this set, Wolfie Scratch?
It will. It's going to come out when it needs the most. It's just going to be there, and it's just going to matter, because it's the San Diego Palutinas. They love going for that down throw, mixing up there with that down air. And so Quinn mixed it up last time to get that win against it was against Jay Dizzle.
Oh, Jay Dizzle.
His down throw into weight F smash. It was able to take the set off of that in that game situation. But when you talk about there, the two shields do connect, and boom, Chase will be able to get it out there.
Yeah, finally getting that kill with the dash attack. I mean, that's one of those, like, okay, we finally reached this point where I'm killing with dash attack. It kind of sucks, but at the same time, you're like, I'm happy to have an aggressive burst option to get it. That trade there, not something you really want when you're ahead on stocks. You're trying to keep the lead going, but speed of keeping the lead going, Chase is still making a lot happen here.
It was really ironic because both those kills came off of both their like invulnerability hits, connecting with each other and then actually trading out. But Chase getting so much off of these interactions now, Chag. But we've seen what happens where Chase will get like the lead, and then Chad will just get those speed interactions that matter the most. That's happened in the previous game. Was able to take it over, and as I say about that, the quick teleport over. Both of them kind of resetting back to that stage, but Chase doing an excellent job. Down there at his shield, boom, nice.
All right,
conversion.
I've got to note, my alarm bells are going off. Every time I see the time get below 2 minutes, I'm always watching for that, and right now we are at 1 minute and 8 seconds. At any point, one of these players could look up into the top right and see, I might not be getting a kill in the next minute. Might change how they play, but right now they're both still being fairly aggressive. I'm wondering if at any point one of them is going to mix up and go for a different thing. No.
Nice read. You hear that? That's SoCal popping off for that Chase. Excellently done. And remember, this is a run back. This is a run back after Rel.
Yeah, and Chase already doing better than he did in the first set. Chase going down 3-1, and oh wow, a little bit of shaking coming out from Chag. I'm wondering if he's
That's normal.
Oh, that's normal. Right. Okay, my bad.
Chag does shake a lot. As you've seen a lot of cameras. Could be nerves, could be something else. But honestly, this is high stakes.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'd be nervous too.
Very high stakes here. I mean, Chag really wants that summit slot. A world traveler for this game. Chag loves Smash Bros. And has been competing so hard this year. I know he traveled to what, 12 different countries this year to try to like, you know, show off how talented he is and won a lot of those events. But right now, this is coming down to how well you can do in the Ditto versus SoCal's Premier Palutena.
And honestly, these players need that support more than ever. Honestly, please give your support out there. I know Chad was like really disappointed to see the cancellation of the SWT. I was kind of like really disappointed about that one, but we'll still continue to play their heart out, and that's what really matters in the Smash scene. And like you said earlier, it's really going to be then on who goes forward, but Chase has been honestly way more in the driver's seat in these sets.
Yeah, I mean, these games have been really going completely almost in favor of Chase in terms of like the early stocks, and then Chag has been always on that back foot trying to make that comeback happen, and the game too was able to. But this time, you know, we're on a different stage. I really like how they're changing the stages based on what they prefer. I think in the Ditto, stage picks are really interesting because it's all like what you like, right? It's never like, oh, this is optimal against this character because it's the same character. It's the same character.
Spider-Man pointing at each other.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, goodness. And down tilt, lingering hitbox. I think that's like the first down tilt that's killed in this entire set, and you're kind of talking about how important it is, and look at that. Oh, Chag's just kind of, you saw that? Centering.
Slumping a little bit, centering himself.
Got it at this point.
Yeah, and now we just see them hunting for their starter, right? Obviously, Chase really wants a Nair to get this going, because at this point, if you get a Nair, you're just going to be so far ahead in the game. You're going to basically reset to a whole lap ahead of your opponent, and now it's just, oh wow, good jab check in a Nair. A lot of times people will jump out of shield pressure, and that was a really good way of covering that. And Chag, like I said, been making these comebacks and is slowly eking his way back into this one. Has not been hit on the next stock yet, and puts this pressure on Chase. Back air is a little bit stale though, and the Nair off the ledge, the Palutena classic, as Chase gets a big amount of damage.
Oh my, the damage is quickly stacking fast. Dash attack has that burst option to finally Get it out there, but all these platforms kind of set it up with the preferences. There's a lot of opportunity for teleport cancels and for platform extension, something you really got to watch out for. Got Chase trapped into this corner, but no. Oh, finally the shield pokes right through, and Chag taking 50%. Not the best, not the worst, but you got to take it at this point because this comeback has got to be made if you want to stay alive in this loser side of top 16.
Yeah, we talked about earlier how there's a sort of lack of ability for Palu to cheese out stocks, but that is actually not true on stages like Battlefield and Yoshi's. Both of these Palus are certainly aware of the ability to extend with a explosive flame into up air, exactly what I was talking about. If that one was a little bit higher, it might have gotten the kill, because yeah, that explosive flame up air is really, really good at just, making sure you have an amazing follow-up and have an ability to kill off the top. Ridiculously early percents.
It blows up stocks. It becomes super scary, and let's see how it kind of works out there. Trying to go for it. Explosive flame gonna get punished out. Nice job with that down throw. The mix-up on there. Chag not catching on that jump and gets the drag down Nair into the jabs. Really good stuff. And once again has Chase trapped into this corner. Great dash tech to punish it out there. And honestly, finally is able to pull ahead. You're talking about how Chag's been on that back foot, but they kept going more and more. He kept trying and finally was able to secure it out there. So now the ball is back in Chase's court to finally get it back.
Chag was on that back foot, but now took 2 steps forward and is the one with the lead. And once again, we see the double Palu run away, but these trades are not going to be great for Chase unless he's taking the stock with them. But the Nair starter into the up air should see a lot of damage, and perhaps good try to read the air dodge, but just opted to stay with a little bit more stage control. And wow, amazing recovery there for Chase, going really, really high. And this is something that is so difficult, but
wow,
I love that fake out on the shield, the pressure, and catches those feet once again. And wow, okay, this is
really scary because
down to the wire.
This is keep in mind, Chag's got to win to stay alive, and Chase, if this win, it's over. So we'll have to see how it works out there. Explosive flame does miss out. Both of them really being super cautious. Bear does land into the dash attack punish. Air dodge burned early, but no punish off of that one. The shield poke on through, maybe letting go a little early. And here comes the Nair into the Bear. Chase stacking up the damage fast. Got to be really careful, Chag. You have this lead. And now it's kind of going slowly, going away. These interactions favoring Chase, doing an amazing job. But once again, kind of severing back to that neutral. Jet, this is high pressure.
Yeah, every single one of these interactions is so important. A single hit could be enough to make or break this game. And Chase is the one on the back foot this time, like we talked about. But we've seen so many times Chase was able to just win 3 or 4 neutral interactions in a row, and that could be all it takes to get this game here and hope. But the Nair, and now Chase the one in the corner. How is he going to find his way out? A back air aggressively. I talked about how unusual that was for Palu to attack from the corner exactly like that.
Oh, the air dodge burn, but no punish. Chag has Chase trapped in the corner. The stays alive. Barely, that jump was red out there. Oh, read the teleport, but it's not just enough. Waiting for a jump. Chag trying to get that read, but the down tilt, he's going to miss out. But that Bear surely will find its mark, but it will be staying alive. That DI, amazing. And Chase, oh, it's on borrowed time, my friend. And we are going to game number 5.
Game 5 in a set that almost every game has gone to the 2-minute warning. I mean, it's a scary position to be in because you're using up so much energy this early in bracket on this top 16 day, on this day 3, and if we look at the winner's side, 3 matches have already finished, but we're only on the second one here. Apollo Kage with the 3-0 over Desmona and Tweak with the 3-1 over Ouch. We still have another game to play, and they're already on their 4th set.
It's the pressure. It's because in loser's side, that's it.
Yep.
You're done for. On the winner's side, you have a little more. It's more lenient. Yeah, there is
some wiggle room.
Yeah, there is a summit spot on there, but there is no worse feeling than having everything be put on the line, especially right now here. Right now, PS2 battle at the summit. I'm liking that because this is basically, what it is survival right here, and the music is playing off the fanfare as we go into game number 5, Chase versus Chag, a back and forth set between 2 of the most talented Palutenas in this venue. Luis, no disrespect, you're also amazing too, but let me tell you right now, it's between these 2 right now.
These 2 are making a name for themselves, trying to get this Palu win, showing off that they are the premier Palu this Ditto. But oh man, it's going so well for Chag right now. Chase has been struggling to find a neutral win because Chag has just been ready for everything. Lands that Nair. Normally you go for the dash attack to punish the landing of the Nair, but was just a little bit too fast. And like I said, we said it's a game of inches, but it's also a game of milliseconds.
Oh, the dash attack missing out there. Chase reeling back a little bit. It was expected to connect, but won't to get it out there as we shift kind of back to the situation. Oh, we'll be getting hit out there. Chag, oh, with a big lead so far in the counter.
Wow, don't see that one too often, but sometimes when you know, you know. And this is going so well for Chag. We talked about how hard it is to make a comeback, but Chag was able to make one in the last game. Do you think Chase can turn that around this one, Wolfie?
No choice but to at this point. You gotta make that happen because Chag's doing an amazing job. Ledge trap roll. Yus is expecting the jump, but instead we're trying to go out there in this neutral set up, drag down. Nope, able to get the up tilt or any other follow-ups. Wasn't expecting that one, but dash attack does whip out there. No punish though. Chase getting hit up. Wolfe staying alive. Now let's go.
Yeah, good down tilt. It's a really nice option that's lingering if you expect your opponent to run into you. And speaking of running, once again, the run away, and
it's scary.
Yeah, but here, you know, at 154, this is sort of like when you live a long time in this matchup, when you don't get killed early, you do have a chance of, like, you know, killing maybe not quite super early, but, you know, around the 110 mark, you can still get the kill. You can still get that rage kill, especially with an up air.
What I'm really scared about, though, is that Chase knows that Chag can go for just a burst dash attack, and it's going to kill if it's the strong hit. So you just got to be super careful, and as well as being careful that, you know, Chag doesn't mix up the timing on that bear, but staying alive. Air dodge burn barely gets away with it. My goodness, and teleport cancel, but Chag is 2 steps ahead.
Chag ready for that teleport cancel, and now already finding another Nair. This could spell disaster for SoCal fans.
Finally able to get it out there, and the damage, that was really crucial. Now Chag just got to keep that lead forward, and now Chase has stopped the bleeding, and now Chag with this lead, I love just playing back out there, trying to shield poke with it, but unsuccessful to do so. Gets the get the back air, the down tilt lands, but unfortunately the dash attack won't. But Chase, amazing job right now, eats the shield directly to the face, and trying to get that jab out there. I love how Jackson retreating and then throwing out like a move to see if that Chase will run into it, getting help of something, but our dodge burn early.
Yeah, that's one of those things you can do when you're in advantage. You can always be like sort of like retreat, like throwing traps out. And once again, we see the exact same situation that took the first stock. You like, it seems like Chag has an exact read on what Chase wants, and Chase is unable to find a kill.
You gotta get it soon. At this point, gets the grab. Really good mix-up on there. A few hits of it. Oh, not gonna land just yet. The Nair, nope. Not gonna kill it just yet. The explosive flame, throw it out there. Excellent usage of it. Finally able to cash it in. Finally able to take that stock. Cheers go off there, and Chag center himself. Yes, because Chag knows Palutena can stack up that damage fast.
Yeah, I'm really surprised we're not seeing the use of the 2 frameless warp so far, because that would be so useful against a lot of these ledge traps and edge guards that these players are going for. You know, I'm not sure if they're not aware of it or if they're not aware of the positioning. And maybe it's one of those things where you don't want to be drifting in too high against the explosive flame. So it's hard to say, but right now Chase has been taking a huge advantage of that, and Chag, Chag though is the one in the driver's seat.
I was really nervous for that. Definitely that back throw, but Chase gets the stock taken. Big lead for Chag. Chase really gonna have to make a miracle happen, and we've seen Chag pull it off, and now it is Chase's turn to stay alive. I love the foxtrot instead to mix up the timings.
Yeah, it's kind of cool. A little bit of a mix-up, but might be a little bit too late of a mix-up, as, like we said, we're in a bad spot for Chase. 3 hits in a row. Tries to go for the read to end it all, giving him those wings right back.
I like how Chag knew that Chase is desperate for that stock, so instead teleports onto the stage, avoiding that down air. But Chase, quick on the hunt. That patience, the fair is going to land. Has the ledge trap, but a fair once again. Turning for the jump. Oh, the air dodge not going to work out. Chase taking a lot of damage. Trying to go for that ballsy grab the Nair as the out of shield option, searching for this stock. Chag holding on for dear life, and we'll have to see kind of works out there. Once again, kind of moving over, up tilt lands, no stock though.
The back air was so close to connecting, might have, probably not getting the stock that far to the left of the stage, but Chase is still hunting for this last stock. How is he gonna find it, Wolfie Scratch?
I don't know, Jet.
He can't find something. He can't land anything right now because Chag is just weaving around these so well. Oh, the ball's out of the air, but
That is it. You are done, Chase.
Oh, Chase caught with an unfortunate TI. Was not expecting that to kill at all. You saw in his eyes, he was just like, this is how it ends?
Oh.
Poor Chase. I mean, worked so hard to get here. Got double eliminated by the same player, his friend, his fellow Palu main. And now, that's going to be it for Chase's run. But still, amazing placing. I mean, 13th at a major of this caliber.
Proud of you.
I'm proud of you, Chase. Amazing job.
Honestly, shout out to Chag. What a way to make a statement. Like, down, you're on your tournament life, but is able to just kind of bring it back, center yourself. I'm Chag. This is what I do. I'm a Chad. Chag. I'm able to do what I gotta do. You know, I make that clothesline, I make that fit. You know, that Chag merch looking pretty good right now.
Oh yeah, Chag's clothesline. Shout out to Chag's clothesline. I mean, if you wanna look good at a tournament, you wanna look good anywhere. Check that out.
Now, speaking of clothes, you know, BTS, they got that good merch.
Oh yeah, BTS's merch is incredible. I mean, we've been seeing it all around. I mean, if you check out bts.gg/shop or click on the banner below, you're gonna see all of that amazing merch is available only till today. That's it. You're never going to see it again after today. Check it out. Look at this right here. Drowning in pools. I love the Heart Shine jacket, too.
Oh,
that one looks clean.
It's my favorite. That one's my favorite, by far.
But that is going to be it for a little bit. We're going to go to a quick break as we are at this this critical juncture for so many of these players. 2 more losers matches remain in this round. We're going to have Luis versus Shuton and Cola versus Light after the break. Stay tuned. Thank you very much.
I'll be right back. Don't eat my pizza. Really? Just gonna eat all my pepperoni?
I thought you wanted cheese pizza.
Better ingredients, better pizza. Papa John's.
Red Bull gives you wings.
Hey.
Any move can be the last you make. In a war of the mind, you must adapt to change. Every mistake made, an opportunity to strike.
Check.
And when the ashes settle, only one will be crowned the victor.
Checkmate.
Victory. Oh, Jesus Christ!
som.
Simply better. Simply better. Simply better. Simply
Hello, hello, and welcome back to Top 16 Loser Side. This is Jet the Jenga God, and I'm here with Wolfie Scratch at Mainstage, brought to you by Coinbase.
Yeah, thank you so much for Coinbase. They are the title sponsor. They are the ones who help make this event happen. Shoutouts to them if you're new to crypto or your experience. Coinbase got you covered. Go to bts.gg/Coinbase or click on that banner. Thank you so much for Coinbase for making this happen, because this tournament is hype.
Absolutely, and I think we are going to be hopping into this match very quickly. I think it's going to be Luis versus Shuton, a run back of Crown. I mean, last time they had such an incredible match. There was a lot of character counter picks. I saw Fox and Palu and Aegis and Olimar. So there's a lot of choices here. I think there's going to be a huge meta pick on it. Just which way they're going to go, who they're going to start with, who they're going to switch to. I know in the past Luis has said that he does not want to start on Fox in this matchup because it didn't quite work out.
What happened last time?
Yeah. So we'll see if he sticks to that. I heard in the background the Palu and the Aegis picked up. So I'm assuming that's where we're going to start at, but this is traditionally considered a very unfavorable matchup for Palu.
Interestingly enough, remember at Crown, what happened was that Fox did start off there, and then what ended up going on forward was that Fox didn't work out, then Paolo went against the Aegis. It was really hard, but Shuton won another one, and then Luis was able to clutch out the third game, sticking to that Paolo against Aegis, and then Shuton switched back onto the Olimar, and then shut out the set there. So we're have to see right now, because Shuton is starting Aegis, and if Shuton does kind of continue to win, I'm expecting to kind of see that character keep going on forward, but the Olimar is definitely that threat. Luis does have experience against Olimar, shout out to the NorCal region.
Claw2. Yeah, Claw2, massive NorCal homie. Plays a lot versus Luis. I'm sure they've had 50 plus tournament sets.
Oh, for real.
So, it's a lot. And Luis is definitely a grinder in the local scene. I mean, you always see him on those Wednesday nights at Guildhouse. By the way, let's go Guildhouse. Shout out to Guildhouse.
Go Guildhouse.
I know they might be watching right now. And thank you for all the tournaments you put on in our area. Yeah, it's just been it's a lot, and we see a little bit of talking right now. I'm wondering what they're discussing. Oh, it's headset stuff. Okay, so it seems like they're trying to get their audio synced up properly. You know, sometimes it doesn't work out. Audio is so complicated, man. It feels like you literally need a team of engineers to design solutions.
I mean,
custom made for every single thing of this. And speaking of a team of engineers, shout out to everybody in the back of this production venue who has been working their butts off all weekend to make an amazing event for you viewers at home. Viewers at home, you don't know all of the work that gets put in. We're sitting here and we're seeing all of this. There's people who have been sitting here just typing away, fixing everything, making it all happen for you. So production has done an incredible job so far, and I have loved every moment of it, Wolfie.
We may be the visible talent that you can see on camera, but it's often the times of the background, the back foot that goes unappreciated, and that's why we as commentators want to express our gratitude to all of them for making this happen. TOs, pool runners, stream runners, all the technicals, all the people who just have to make this happen. You are loved, and we love you because you make this work. This is why I love Smash. Everyone plays a part in making things happen, no matter how little, no matter how big. Y'all, we all come together when we really need it. Right? Always give your support to your local scene, honestly.
Absolutely.
You know? So much, and honestly as well, give a shout out to the local scene, support all the people who were affected by the SWT, and in fact, help out as well as VGBC, VTS, help out these organizations, help out your local scene, show love, show support. We need it most now. Don't be slacking off.
And while we're shouting out people, I got a big shout out to all the viewers at home.
No, thanks.
Y'all are one of the reasons that something like this can occur. We have something that we want to show to the people, to you, and it is this amazing match that is in front of us right now. Luis versus Shuton. We're going to be getting into the Palu versus the Aegis. Let's get started, Wolfie.
Hopping onto town. This is the run back that we've been talking about all the way in Utah from Crown. I'll just go there and already starting off. That is a statement with that Tomahawk that early.
Yeah, I mean, Tomahawk is normally a mix-up reserved for, once you condition your opponent to shield a little bit of your aerials. But this time, when you've already played a set against someone, you already know exactly what you're going to be looking for and possibly what they're going to be looking for.
Oh, goodness. And go around there, trying to get that down tilt, trying to get a little bit of that spacing on there. But a mistake will get punished out for one. And an Aegis are doing an amazing job on there. The switch does happen. Excellent conversion by Luis.
Yeah, I love Luis punishing that switch and punishing that neutral get up. And we could see an early stock here with a downer.
Oh.
Doesn't even need it. Luis gets that snipe of the sort of 45-degree diagonally down angle when you're going directly up. Snipes your jump, gets your stock, and Aegis not having the best recovery. And Luis able to punish that and make great usage of it.
Oh, great stuff from there, playing on the defense, really utilizing this platform on town in order to stay safe and forces out the switch for that mobility. Oh, trying to get something started, but the whip punish, that dash check is so busted on this character.
Yeah, dash check covers such a huge range, and wow, we see a switch to Pyra very early, but it's a little bit misplaced, and now we're gonna have to see the change back to Mithra. And honestly, I feel like every time Shuton switches to Pyra, Luis is just gonna win neutral a little bit faster, a little bit more efficiently. And when you're in the corner, you're forced back to Mithra, and now okay, we see the switch again. I don't know. I feel like Shuton's being a little aggressive with these choices, and it might not be working out for them. But a spot dodge. Try to get the turnaround grab out of shield, Wolfie.
It was a little too late. Instead, Shuton's gonna be like, all right, spot dodge cancel into another up smash, and now I'm gonna cash out in this neutral. Get that down there, read that DI in, boom! Able to get all that damage out there, and then Luis just like, hey, let's calm down! Oh, baby! Luis is just like, that's a sweet combo you got there. Let me send you directly up!
Yeah, meet me in the sky, said Luis. I got wings from Red Bull, and once again, it's just so efficient at getting the stock. And Luis, he seems like he keeps getting like these little reads that make so much of a difference versus a character like Aegis when you have to take advantage of their disadvantage.
So close, Shuton, if just delayed just a little bit more, we'll be able to secure it out there. The falling air works out there, but the up air instead on Shuton's end. We'll hope to get the punish out there. Lands the grab and the forward throw. Luis has been holding on to stock really well, but the down tilt won't be able to land the up air, missing as well. Great turnaround grab, and the bear does not connect. High pressure though, Shuton taking a lot of damage.
Yeah, this damage is so important. Palu is just a character that needs a little bit to get you off stage, and once she does, she's going to take advantage of anything she can. And oh, the down smash, the wings coming out, and not enough this time. Now Shuton has a chance for a big opportunity for some huge damage.
Already getting out there. Pyra is out. Kind of a scary situation being stuck in the corner, but excellent bear to call it out. Excellent bear. Once again, Luis trying to shut it out there. Got the Nair with that edge guard. Can you finish it off? Another one.
Rinse and repeat, double switch, and the Photon Edge is in the right position. Really love these multiple switches here, allowing Shuton to just figure out a way. Oh, wow.
Wait, this is actually
This
really
is so
scary.
close. Oh, could have grabbed there when Shuton with the grab in the other direction, but I don't think he saw it happen. And now Mythra is controlling stage, has opted not to stick with the Pyra that he did earlier when Luis was in the corner. But now it comes out. One big hit is all it takes, and these down airs are here.
This is patient play, but Luis, oh goodness, so much rage to work for. Shuton is just fishing for a solid hit and roll in a double one and gets it out there. Holy! Luis finally figured it out.
Big breath there,
Honestly.
little mini pop off. That's that's always good to see when it's not like a yes. It's just the little bit of like a all right, we got this. Re-energizing yourself, preparing yourself for the next game as Luis says. Shuton seems to be calm and collected, not worrying too much about that. I mean, obviously Shuton has another character he could pull out if he needs to, but we're not sure if we're gonna see that yet. It was really close. I feel like there was both the first and the second stocks were really early steals from Luis. So I'm gonna see if that's gonna happen again, and if it doesn't, Shuton might get the upper hand in this one.
We'll have to see how it works out there. And hopping back into this neutral. No switch off onto the Olimar. It was relatively close. Like you said earlier, they were blowout stocks at first, but the fact that Shuton was able to equalize things really speaks true to how good and almost gets that hard rate Luis. I love seeing that confidence, though, being able to try to go for those things. And an excellent parry on Shuton into the 1-2 hit. Pyra already out there, but kind of saying earlier, when the Pyra is out there, you're stuck at that disadvantage for quite some time.
Yeah, Luis seems like almost every single time has been winning this neutral versus Pyra. So using the Mythra to win neutral, taking the Pyra when you're an advantage has been working out relatively well, and that's what happened near the end of the game for Shuton, who almost brought it back after Luis stole both of his stocks under 70%.
Oh, and speaking of 70 now, cranked all the way up. Excellent Tomahawk and gets the grab force in this really common position. Nicely done by Luis, able to make it back on the stage and perfectly placed. Excellently done, but now Luis, how long can you hold on to? Because Shuton has it out there, trying to equalize out there. The rapid jab's going to shield out. Here comes the punish.
Yeah, people talk a lot about how good, how bad the disadvantage is for Aegis when they're off stage, but I feel like few players are able to take as good advantage of it as Luis has been doing with these runoff nairs and just rinsing and repeating something. Oh, something big was cooking there for Luis, but almost falls for it. The down tilt up smash once again does not connect 2 in a row, and now this pivot grab is Luis taking Shuton off stage. Could get another stock here. No, not gonna fall from disadvantage, but does stay in that. Pyra is trying to get that early stock, but Luis taking advantage of the slowness, and once again the rinse and repeat. Back air, not gonna come out.
But so close.
Wow, Shuton gets the stock with a down smash.
That was really good. I mean, I love how Luis is continuously trying to get into that advantage state, trying to get that stock, but the confidence is doing really well, but Shuton has to fight back, taking a lot of damage, and now even more perfectly placed, 2 more interactions that, really work in the favor of Luis will surely be able to end this stock, but we've seen Shuton, they are so good, and even knew that Tomahawk was going to come, and here we go, the punish out there, but the roll a little too much, and the second Tomahawk trying to read out there, but gets the second option instead. That could be it, down tilt, boom, gets it.
Wow, no DI away there for Shuton, just gets hit by the down tilt forward air, which, is huge for Luis, as getting the stocks early as Palu is incredibly important, as you don't have a lot of late ways to just confirm into them. It's just that edge guarding, but Luis has been so proficient on this edge guard as he is poised to go up 2-0 in the set versus Shuton in what is considered a horrible matchup.
Oh no, this could be a rough matchup, and honestly, Luis is just showing how well they're able to pilot this character, but Shuton, great read on that teleport, gotta be a little bit careful. Hell, Luis, excellent Tomahawk once again. It's such a big threat, now Shuton has to constantly think about now, and that could speak true, and gets the up tilt, no kill just yet. Luis has been holding on to these stocks for quite some time, but instead Shuton executes.
A little dribble, little up air, and that's all it takes. Is now Luis. All right, you know, sometimes when you're in vulnerability going for a read, it's like it's free, right? It's free. You can try to take a little bit of percent, or you can go for it all. And Luis, a man that went for it all, and right now is still just winning neutral again and again. Oh, this has got to be it. Back air, and Luis takes it. Oh, what an aggressive up B from Shuton. I gotta know what he was thinking there. Maybe he thought he was gonna hit Luis with the Ray, because yeah, I mean at that point it was just reactable.
It was just maybe some nerves, expecting maybe Luis to try to go for that nair again, but instead, you know, trying to mix something up there because, you know, Shuton's constantly going low. So trying to go for that nair, and yeah, that's what I was expecting. When we hear that sound, it's the Pikmin. It's the astronaut. We were really expecting this Olimar pick to come out.
Yeah, I mean, when you're down 2-0 and you have another character, sometimes it's time to try something new, and we'll see. I mean, right now the the double dash attack already starts it off. Like we said before, Luis is fairly comfortable in this matchup, but basically almost no one playing the matchup on the level of Shuton, so I wouldn't be surprised if this is a whole different ball game for Luis.
It could be really difficult, but the whistle actually not in time to stop it out there. Wow, what a call out, and no air dodge, you're done!
Crack your helmet, get out of here, send you to space.
Oh, that's so huge.
Oh yeah.
I think that's the earliest stock that Luis has taken, only taking 44% in return. Shuton, it's not even a hill at this point, it's a mountain that you gotta climb as the last remaining Japanese player in this tournament.
Yeah, I mean, people have been talking so much about how Japan has been like sort of taking over the scene, but this time, jeez. Jesus. All right. Little aggressive on that one, Luis. But I mean, right now it seems like both of the remaining Japanese players are going to be eliminated here if this game continues in the pace that it is. But let's not count our chickens before they hatch. Luis is playing very well, but Shuton has timed still.
I just love that Luis is doing this, really feeling himself. Got that lead, got a stock lead, got a 2-game lead, feeling that confidence. You're really going to need that on moving forward, but Shuton, got to find him, class it out. Excellent parry, the confidence. Luis just like, I know exactly what you're going to go for, and now waiting for something out there. Shuton making it out the reversal. Gets the hit, but no stock just yet, and doesn't get it.
Yeah, that's a really good avoidance tactic that a lot of times Palus will use as like a desperate last chance measure, where like they basically can only go one direction back to the edge, but at the same time they can still use that drift and go a little bit higher and mix it up still a little bit. But this is slowly coming back into Shuton's court, as you know, 34% on Luis, hasn't gotten hit by a killing blow just yet.
That was so close, but still getting to grab the up throw. Yeah, I just love that now in a juggle situation, searching for something out there, but Shuton holding on, got that on there, and
the jab killed.
It poked through.
I guess so. I mean, maybe Shuton, you know, tried to do something, but I'd be surprised. You got to know that that's not going to. And here we go. This is the big rinse washing machine, and right now 43% already, and Luis is just making this matchup look like a clinical efficiency that could have almost been a down air.
Over some now. I love that reflection, and oh my goodness, Luis is just cleaning house right now. Whole stock lead to work with. It's like the last time they faced against her didn't even happen. Luis, a changed person, gets it out there, but Shuton gotta try to make something happen, but the damage is stacking up fast. The odds are going against you, but all this great Pikmin, you gotta work out something.
Luis wants this summit. He wants to make sure he keeps going further in bracket, and right now it is looking great for him to grab. Not a blue, so no kill, but Shuton, wow, falls, gets hit by that. Oh no. Hit by that neutral air now. Back throw off stage, and Luis goes for a teleport cancel, and I've never seen him miss those. Yeah, double purple is on deck, so a little scary, but man, if this set somehow turns around, Luis will be gotta be furious with himself for that.
If you lose because of that, I'm gonna laugh, but
I ain't gonna laugh, I'm gonna cry.
For now, it's gonna be funny, but Shuton, big opportunity to work, but can Luis just kind of finish it up? Wow, that confidence, toss it back, but we'll be staying alive. Explosive play, you gotta dodge all of this. Execution, that is it. It finishes the job. Luis will be moving on and finishes off Shuton.
3-0.
Yeah.
All right, you tried the Aegis, you tried the Olimar. All the tricks out of your pocket were not enough to handle NorCal's Luis Crimes, Louis Money. However you want to say it, it's correct, because He's getting that money. He's moving on in bracket, and he's got to fight Ouch next.
And let me tell you, it is crime. That was honest work.
Honest work.
Honest work that was done there. Really shout outs to them. But bigger shout outs to Red Bull. By the way, amazing stuff. We're going to go ahead and crack it open, giving that wins because I got it. And you know
Cheers.
what? You know how you do it, Jet.
Thank you to Red Bull
Thank
for
you so
sponsoring
much.
this event, for keeping us energized, and
I mean,
for keeping this scene going, for
this-
keeping the energy on that. I mean, I love to see it.
This energy is honestly carrying forward. Honestly, what a great time, and Luis really just able to adapt. I was nervous going into that. You were nervous.
I was nervous. I told Wolfie before this, I was like, the last set was such a heartbreaker for Luis. He's struggled so much in these day 3, these top 8 scenarios. This is top 16, so not quite there, but I'm so happy for him to be able to move on there. Obviously, a little bit of NorCal bias here. Luis is, my hometown hero. Comes to my local, wins it every week, except one. Except one. One time somebody took it from him. But almost every week out of 50 plus events.
Oh,
the next set is coming up. It's going to be
It's
the Moist Off. The Moist Off Light versus Cola. And both these players are incredible in their own right. I mean, they are sponsored by Moist, and they have been killing it recently. Light, I believe the #1 seed at this tournament.
Yes.
And only falling to... Well, Big D is a force to be reckoned with, and he gave Light a little bit of the Ice Climbers. And that matchup's almost impossible.
You would have catch both these hands.
Yeah, catch both these
Two
hammers.
pair.
As the Light, incredible player, has come through in losers brackets multiple times and won tournaments. I mean, he is just a player that thrives on momentum, and when you go through the losers bracket, you get to hit so many matches, you get to hit so many people with powerful stuff, and I wouldn't be surprised if he is just goes all the way through this losers bracket. But on the other side, Cola beating Luis in winners, falling to Karama, and he is an incredible player. And this Roy has shown that he has so much creativity with the character. He has so much ability to make things happen in the worst of scenarios. But right now, Wolfie, he's getting juggled.
It's going to be a back and forth. I mean, earlier, this is the last time they've gone to a head-to-head, like you said earlier, was at Summit, right? Where Cola was able to take it the first time, and then in the run back, it was Light who was able to pull forward ahead. So now, we're going to have to finish off that set, and oh my goodness, really good stuff. I think everyone, we don't need any analysis for this one. We all know it's going to be a back and forth set.
They're going to be hitting.
They're going to be swinging. There will be bloodshed.
Yeah, it'll be some moist blood for sure. As right now tries to read the tech in place, and it seems like it started off super well for Light, but Cola has been picking it up right now. Could get a big conversion here. Down air does not connect.
Oh, trying to get those jabs out there. The weak spots working out, not too working out there, but the up throw, I love that. And instead, like to go ahead and recover. Cola doing a really good job kind of equalizing it. The trend, how it kind of continues in these matchups, is that Light will get that initial damaged out, maybe to 80, 90. Can't finish the job, that's when Cola comes back and starts swinging in. And now it's depending on who can able to finish this stock out there. We're able to recover amazing stuff. And the up B, that won't kill just yet.
Damn, back to dead even percents, 129 to 129. But now both these players will be looking for more of a raw kill move. I mean, I know jab to up air is probably still confirming for Roy, but yeah,
Nice.
I mean, okay, the raw up air does work out. I guess it wasn't quite raw as it caught the air dodge.
Usually, if you get the weak spot hit of the dash attack, the late one, you can usually recover it into a back air, but I think it was just a little too high of a percent. And let me tell you, Light hits that consistently. It's insane how well that this guy can just do hit confirms. Now trapped in this corner, you gotta remain. Now it's so scary, but let me tell you right now, these weak spots, I think it's been like 10 at least that's been happening, and it's really biting Cola in the back, and 71 already tacked on there, and no punish.
But here is a punish for Light as he is picking it up, and okay, you misstepped slightly, and he is just gonna slap you with that blade, but parries, and now Light once again looking for these kill confirms. We see the nairs and the down airs both coming out. The tech chase works out, even though you traded with the nair, Light was able to land in time to get that. He hits those.
The reaction monster Light has been, one of the biggest traits that this player has, and now moving on forward, lands the down tilt into this combo, but I love that call out, knowing that the second bear is not true.
Yeah, sometimes you can get fair up air, but on Roy, I think he saw the DI away and was really trying to just extend the combo even further. right now it's looking back and forth, but on this stock, it's already Light who is so far ahead.
Pull it on forward now. Oh, the up tilt, so good. What a nice confirm! Light is on top of it, like, oh my
Went from
goodness.
50 to dead in a second and a half. That was crazy.
Just like white on rice, baby. Oh my goodness. They're able to get that so much, but that's the back and forth. And
Like,
if someone...
like light on rice?
Is that what it is?
No, it's because he's light.
I like that. I like that. I like that. But honestly, what's really cool is that like it really depends who can swing, who can like keep moving forward. Because usually this sets it's back and forth, like we said earlier. But Light really got to run away with that lead, utilizing that up tilt a lot more with the Scorpion kick. Really amazing stuff. But now we're hopping into the counter pick. It is going to be small.
Love this, love Melee. It just reminds me so much of that adventure mode. And right now we're going to be on an adventure in this set as these players are just so creative with their follow-ups and confirms, but Light is the one who's just making it happen. Oh my god, well 84% and an up smash. Take another one.
Oh
jeez! Light.
Cola! Oh, finally able to make it back, but did you see that in that tech chase? Oh, he calls it out there, knowing that out tilt ain't gonna touch me. Hits it up with that up smash. Let me tell you right now, Cola is just stuck in this combo city, and Light not letting go.
Yeah, Light will not be denied today, as it just seems like every single opportunity Light is using to its utmost. I mean, I have never seen him just with such fiery confirms. It's incredible to see starting the day off like this. I mean,
jeez. It's Cola can't escape. Finally able to get it, just barely able to carry it out with that. Oh goodness, but it's so nerve-wracking at this point. Cola's got to find a way to equalize this out, and kind of use that slash pull, but the trade works in the favor of Light. Tacking on the damage, the edit smash not going to connect. Center stage in the favor of Cola. Got to land these hits in, but the missed opportunity to drag down, but nice tech for Cola to be aware and barely stays alive.
Yeah, Cola making sure to use the most of these opportunities because Light gives you so few of them. I mean, if you are going to die, yeah, that's exactly what you were talking about. Yeah, the late hit dash attack into the back air. But yeah, I mean, Light is just so aware of like how he can extend advantage states to the utmost. And when you find an opportunity to live a little bit longer, you always have to take it and use every single resource you can.
It's just so much pressure, and I love the uses of the up tilt to get extended out there. That missed grab, I love it, trying to go for the neutral tech and then read and the up smash confirm for that damage. I love that. Light is one of the few foxes that gets the up smash to finish off the combo, and there we go. Cole finally able to finish off Light with that F tilt, but oh, this is looking so rough because it's been the Light show, honestly, and Cola's not been able to find a way to swing back. Almost gets the jump called out for this bear. Stuck in this disadvantage state. Cola's got to find some way to make this happen, Jet.
Yeah, this Light show is dazzling already as he gets the down. Oh, wow, he gets the down air, but went for a jab instead of the up smash follow-up. Maybe not quite the right percents, but Cola has been proven to get this stock so early in so many circumstances. Is he going to find this read on like a down tilt tech chase or something like that and do an F smash? Or is Light just going to finish off this stock the way he's been doing?
It's a dangerous... Oh, that F tilt was frames away from landing, but getting these hits in. Cola got to make this count. Downer doesn't connect, trying to go for the jab, but Cola... Oh, here comes the tech chase. Gets away with it, though. Oh, goodness, this is so high pressure. Again, doesn't end. Was expecting to roll in, but actually the back hit of the Nair is able to trade in, and Cola just fishing for it. Can't get the confirmation.
A rare miss there on the TI in, and now another lease on Light for both these players as they have missed their kill confirms multiple times, and Light,
he's fired up.
A little bit of a big pop off there for game 2. Wow, that was crazy. I mean, he had let's break that down real quick. There was 2 check chases in a row that Light did not hit, and then Cola missed a jab to back air. He went for jab, drift back forward air. I think he was definitely trying to turn around there, and that could have been Cola's game, that could have been Light's game several times, but Light was the one who had more opportunities to get that finishing blow, and he was the one who took it in the end, Wolfie.
Oh, yeah, you seen these players? They're both just like fired up. Cola just looking at the stress and trying to get something down there, and look at,
they're both rocking. Look at them, they're both drifting forward and back. You know, a little bit of energy you can see already in their bodies and in their play, as both of them have started off with a big combo, 55% to 76.
Wow.
What?
No way!
Wow.
That trade worked out in the favor, and the damage definitely favoring Ancola. Really good stuff there, trying to get something down the read on there. I knowing it was going to go for a rare. I just love that trying to go for a little bit of a mix-up, expecting that up smash, but great recovery on Cola's end to make it happen, but the F-tilt as the kick to get off me, but the shield going to be dropped, so it's going to be an opportunity for Cola to make something happen. These weak hits are a curse!
Yeah, I mean, it seems like every single time they would be a position to kill, Cole is not hitting the strong hit he needs, and now, okay, just getting back to the ledge. Like, it seems like he's a little bit of giving up the stage every single time. It's like, all right, I'm giving up the stage, just kidding, I'm back in. Using that burst speed of Fox to be able to cover a lot of options and sort of try to force you to use an option early, but the forward area is going to take it, Wolfie.
Yep, and I just, like you said earlier, remember you said in the previous set, if you got that invulnerability, you might also go for that smash attack, because it's kind of really hard for Fox to confirm otherwise. And here we go, the straight hit does land on Cola's end, making it count. 35 goes up quickly, but can't extend it anymore. They're going back to the neutral area. I know Light's just kind of fishing for either a hard call out or trying to get that confirmation to a hard tech 10 chase. Wow! The awareness knowing that Cola was going to cross on over, and the F smash going to connect, and Cola gets the stock gone, but we've seen it before. Cola doing a really amazing job. Wow!
Buddy, lighting up Light here as right now. Oh! Wow, what a baby! What a great way of covering that.
Sleeves.
What?
The sleeves are rolled up.
Oh, the sleeves have been rolled up, and that is when Light gets his power up. But Cola is the one with the power right now as he's up an entire stock and has the advantage state. Light turning that around quickly as the Blazer comes out to block that aggression, Wolfie.
Like I said, there we go. The Scorpion kicks landing for a little bit more upbeat, knowing that Light was going to go ahead and run on in. Yep, hey, don't even touch my shield. Get off me. And here we go, landing out there. Light trying to go in for up tilt. Such a fantastic move. And now Cola stuck into the skies, burning the jump and the air dodge. Light just patiently waiting and sharking on these platforms. Cola have to find a way. Gets the grab, and here we go. Trying to get something down there, but really good stuff. Cola really adjusting down there. If you just waited a little bit more, can you finish it off? Oh no, this is big. Oh, wow.
Really good stall on that. Light has been so good at dodging these burns, but the one time Cola gets the read, and now the pop-off is in the other direction. Wow. These edge guards for Cola, we saw in the Game 1, Game 2, Cola was not hitting them. He was getting them off of these kills off of stray hits and neutral, but we see once he gets these edge guards, a two-stock. Because when Light's off stage, you know, he only has so many options, and he has been really, really evasive. But at the same time, Cola finally getting a beat on those, finally knowing when these side Bs are coming out, and that's been everything, Wolfie.
Jet, I'm fired up. We're both fired up, honestly, and both of these players are playing it out. I just love how Cola noticing that Light has just been playing on fire, but it just extinguishes that. Finally able to get it out there with those interactions, able to work out so well, but hopping on PS2. You know, it's fair to call this fired up because we're hearing Team Flare.
Right now, it's so back and forth every single time. We felt like it was over for Cola. You know, Light had been really hitting this stuff in Game 1 and Game 2, but suddenly something different happened, and now it is back on Light's foot. I mean, that lucky box foot might be the one that is going to take it for him, as this is just so incredibly favored right now. Going for the F smash, trying to make everything happen, but turning it right around. Cola had one opportunity, and then he dropped it, and now Light is taking this to the utmost. I mean, 19%. How do you go from a game where you get two stock to being up almost 2 whole stocks in just a minute?
Cola is being put through the spin cycle right now, that washing machine, because, geez, Light turning up there, trying to go for that hard call out, expecting it, and just puts the boots to the face. Cola staying alive, though, and knew it. West is a blowout.
Yeah, I mean, Cola's being blinded by the lights right now as he gets kicked to the face and hits another combo. Light just keeps this going. How do you stop this man?
You gotta come with something right now. Cola gotta find some way, and shields it out there. No punish. Unfortunately, double edge dance does peek through and will kill Cola. Every miracle starts with something.
Absolutely. I mean, we saw exactly how well Cola can get these stocks early if he finds an edge guard. And last game was a 2-stock, so that means at any point he could just turn it right back on and turn it around on Light, because we've seen a 2-stock before. He's only down 1. This could absolutely happen.
Here it comes, the up tilt. Not going to land just yet, and oh, that fair. Great punish on there, and Light, a little bit of trouble. Oh, gets punished out there, but thankfully he's able to get a hitbox out in time. No punish on there. Here comes the down air, the corkscrew. Almost caught out that jump. Cola got to find some way to end it, but Light mixing up there. The bear instead of the reverse situation. Now stuck in the ledge, try to go for that weak hit up that dash tech into that conversion. Jed, this is looking really close, but remember, a whole stock ahead for Light.
Yeah, I mean, that weak hit of that dash hack is exactly what Light was looking for in the neutral get up. It was just a little bit off timing, and now boom, Light gets the back air, gets the game, and isn't even going to pop off on this one because that was a little bit cleaner than the previous ones. Wasn't close, and Light only pops off when it was close.
It's moist for sure because that was a wash. Gee, but that was I love those kind of games. Just a constant back and forth action. Oh my goodness. And honestly, shout outs to both this player. I know they definitely did not want to face against each other.
No,
in
I
these
mean
kind of
they're
circumstances.
absolutely homies. They're the Moist Bros. They're definitely looking to both go further. They would have loved to both been in the summit together, but
hashtag stay moist.
Yeah, stay moist for sure. And that means Light's gonna go on to fight Meister. It's just
again. Oh wait, who? Oh my! Oh no!
Did they fight earlier?
Meister versus Light?
No, I don't think they fought.
No,
this
but
tournament.
this is like.
Oh, they fought a lot of times.
They're gonna go each other again. Light, Light and Meister going back and forth. Definitely been in favor of Meister, and then Light starts picking up the pace. And now, let me tell you, Light looking really good, but Meister beat Onin, by the way, in the winner's side. So now this is another test.
Yeah, absolutely. And on the other side, unfortunately for the Palu fans, Desmona did take that set 3-1 over Chag. If you're keeping track of the bracket, it's a Steve in his first major in top 8. Congratulations to Desmona on their first, land success.
Yeah, no, honestly, and Desmona did beat Riddles. That
Yeah.
was the big upset, by the way, I was able to do there. And Desmona kind of offered out as that Wi-Fi. They have done really well on offline too, online and offline. Is it Wisconsin?
Oh, wait, sorry, Desmona?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. This is their first big major.
No, where they're from.
Oh, I'm not sure. Sorry.
I'm 80% sure, and I'm not gonna lie to you. I believe so. I remember reading on it, but able to get that clutch up there, and
I know
honestly,
them from the coin box.
I think a lot of people know Steve's from the coin box.
Fair enough,
The
but
phony block man.
Yeah, that is a great showing for Desmona. I mean, taking out big names so far, and has one more match to win to get to the summit for real. I mean, they were here because they were here for the Arcadian, and it's like I
might as well.
Might as well go all the way and take the whole thing. While we're taking a quick break here, while we're chilling, I want you to take a quick moment, if you would, and just go ahead and follow us on our Twitters. It means a lot for us as commentators. It really helps us grow. And if you're enjoying it at all, just make sure to send a follow. There, and there.
Hey.
Yeah, absolutely. And it would mean a lot. And also, if you have any feedback for us, we'd love to hear it. I love hearing constructive criticism. Or, if you got some destructive criticism, throw it my way too, because I can take that.
I hate you.
Thank you. I love you too,
I love
Wolfie.
you, Jed. Oh my goodness. But while we're on that one as well, thank you so much to Asus. They're the ones who help make things happen. They have that new 48 inches, by the way. That is
Has
huge.
a big monitor.
So basically what it is, it's like a TV, but it's a monitor. You know how people don't like playing on TVs because of that delay, right?
Yep.
What if you had a TV that don't have that delay?
What if you had a TV that had 0.1 millisecond delay?
Exactly.
That's not very many milliseconds.
And that's 4K game, and they're able to do so much with that OLED panel, so much, and you won't get any distractions. And if you want to go ahead and take a look at that one, go to visit bts.gg/Asus and order one, because I want it. I want that. I want it. I really want it so well. And also, as well, there is a giveaway.
There is a giveaway. So if you want to tell Papa John's how they've been doing, you want to get a big giveaway. There's a lot on the line here. There's a $150 gift card, a case of Red Bull, a peripheral pack worth over $400, and some exclusive BTS merch. Go to this giveaway. Tell us how you thought Papa John's did this year. This is their final event in Smash Bros. For 2022. And, tell the Papa what you thought, because they want to hear it. We want to hear it. There's a giveaway for you. And we want them to come back. The Papa was great for the Smash scene, in my opinion, and I think we want Papa to come back home again.
Yeah, you know what? If my dad can't come back, at least Papa John won't come back. Papa John, come back. Come back, baby.
Papa John's did a great thing for this match team, but for now, we're going to move on to the next match. Yes. Oh, I was so...
Oh, it's a hot set.
I was so worried that they were going to put the Luis versus Ouch on the other stream and I wouldn't be able to see it.
No.
But now...
They wouldn't rob you of that,
They wouldn't do that to me. Thank you.
Jet.
Hey, production, I know... I appreciate you. Just saying.
I get to watch Ouch, my homie, the PNW representative. Honestly, Canada PNW, you should be proud right now. Big D, winner side top 8, qualified for Summit. Ouch. Now, continuing on forward, beat out Zomba. Did an amazing job in order to do so much on there, and Ouch will be trying to continue on forward. We'll be going against the juggernaut of a Palatino, Luis.
If I told you there was 2 Canadians in top 12, would you have believed it? Neither of them were riddles?
There's 2 riddles?
Yeah, I mean, Ouch has been playing so well recently.
Phenomenal.
I mean, just moving up in the world, you know, of Smash, and it's just like a lot of times people didn't really know about Ouch because he didn't travel a ton. You know, it was something where
it's hard.
You know, it's hard to travel, especially when you're young. And
Passport.
Ouch, yeah, and passport, go to different countries, things like that. But Ouch has now been traveling a bit, and we get to see a little bit more of him, and we see some really good
Summit,
stuff. I mean,
Ouch was able to kind of show that off at Summit. Did a fantastic job. Did get that big win against. I was there at Summit. Come on. Literally sitting there and watching it happen. Did win against Cosmos. There we go.
Yeah.
I watched Ouch win against Cosmos. Such a great moment. Ouch is such a talented player. Should be really proud. Has an amazing stuff. Has this wolf down. Understands a lot of the game. Very calm, cool, and collected. Very alike to Luis as well. Luis has been clutching it out there. I remember watching and commentating yesterday. Was able to clutch it out against Asimo.
That Ashimo set was absolutely insane. So, I mean, if you haven't taken a look at that yet, go back, check the VODs, because, my God, Mr. Game 5 came out after an insane almost reverse sweep from Ashimo. Oh, I don't want to spoil too much for you, but if you have not watched that set, personally, that was one of the highlight sets of the tournament for me so far.
Oh, yeah.
But right now, Ouch has a little bit of a mountain to climb. The last time they played was at Port Priority relatively recently. Luis gave him the 3-0, the dirty 30, and a handshake. So, I mean, it's something. It's always something that you want to get that run back on when you lose to somebody in bracket, especially someone who you know is really good, but you know is like approachable, like somebody you could beat. And Ouch, I'm sure has the utmost confidence in being able to beat anyone in this game. So if somebody like Luis gave him the 3-0, you know he wants that rematch. You know he's trying to go in and prove himself to the people that he can do this.
I believe it. I mean, Ouch has just been a fantastic player, deservingly getting this far in the bracket already. You know, doing an amazing job. Was in winner's side, just got knocked down. So we'll have to see how it kind of works on here, Luis.
Yeah, I mean, he lost to Tweak, so it's like, all right.
That's like one of the best players in the world, you know? But honestly, this is such a good match because Luis, fresh off of that win against that run back against Shuton, washed Shuton. Keep that in mind.
Yeah, 3-0 when, like, man, really gave those that Olimar the hands. But now we are in this match, Palu versus Wolf. This is like sort of the classic characters that people talk about when it's like the, you know, all right, they got fundies, they got, like, you know, a pretty normal game plan, and it's a simple, straightforward game and no nonsense here. But Wolf is starting off a little bit more percent than the other side, Wolfie.
Yeah, honestly, and I was expecting both of them kind of grabbing for something there, but won't be able to work out. Great usage of the Nair to kind of extend that forward. And speaking of Nair, was able to do it as well. And now we are back on FD mode. Excellent parries coming left and right. Both of them really understanding what's kind of going on there. But here it comes, and that is the Wolfie scratch. I got that.
Yeah, the Wolfie scratch. So one thing that I think is going to be really important in this matchup is the usage of the non-two-frameable warp that Palus like to do when they come from slightly above the stage. And
Town.
Yeah, Town living a little bit longer there. But yeah, I mean, so proficient at two-framing. Wolf is like one of the best characters in the game at doing it. So you got to know exactly when to use it and how to use it, because that is a huge factor in this matchup. Right now, Ouch is the one in advantage after getting that huge down smash, taking the first stock, Wolfie.
Doing an amazing job. And I mean, Jed, does Luis have a lot of experience against Wolves? Definitely, right?
I mean, he's got some experience against Wolves. We don't have like back throw against the stock there. We don't have like I would say any like top level Wolves in our area, but we have a lot of players who like play Wolf as a secondary, and Luis plays Wolf as a secondary. So it's like he understands it, but I wouldn't say this is his like premier matchup that he's like the best at.
Got it.
Like
and
that.
you're going against the Wolf experts, so
yeah,
everything's kind of on the line here.
Yeah, this is definitely one of the best, if not the #1 Wolf in the world. And the scratch once again. Wolfie, your name keeps coming up here.
You stole my name. That's not my name.
Well, that one is your name, though.
They call me Dash Attack. They call it there. And,
and then the wings. Wings come out.
Okay.
Luis takes that stock, and now, even after this big advantage for I almost called him Wolfie. Almost this big advantage for Ouch. It's a fairly even game. We're back on FT. This seemed to favor Luis the last time, but trying to catch that double jump out. Sometimes people will try to go for a DI up and then double jump out of that hit stun there, but Luis just landing on the ground, not being caught by this back air.
Honestly, my life flashed from my eyes. You just see Ouch just kind of, it's just like an anime where you like teleport behind him and then the protagonist just kind of slowly turns around like they already know that you're there. But Explosive Flame gonna work out in the favor, trying to get out of this disadvantage state. The Nair gonna be able to work out. So Luis kind of resetting back, trying to get there. But I love they're kind of switching positions. Luis wants to hold on to that center stage.
Yeah, the center stage is such an important thing in this matchup. Both these players really want to have it, but Luis with it right now. Ouch goes for a really high Nair. Love that mix-up between the short hop and the full hop that Ouch has been doing a lot, and it's been catching out Luis so well, but he probably could have grabbed that up tilt, but he didn't know what side he was on, but now gets the grab, gets the throw off stage, and we see the run up there. Is it enough?
Yes,
it is. Wow, that move so rarely kills at that percent, but because we are on Town and City with that shallow side blast zones, Luis gets it, and it goes up 1-0 after a pretty hot start from Ouch.
Honestly, I feels like that it was a momentum shift. I feel like that the charge smash attack, I feel like that Ouch could have just recovered back normally.
With up B instead of with side B?
But instead, we'll be going out there. I mean, they both laughed it off. Yeah, it happens, and Ouch is like, well, it happened, whatever. But Luis,
Do you think Ouch thought that side B was going to snap to ledge?
No, it was angled way too high. That was
Yeah.
the problem. I don't know. There's a lot of things, and we could talk about the past, but we could also talk about the present, because right now both of them want to book into the future, into continuing on forward in that bracket. Got to wash up those mistakes, but things you can't give Luis those opportunities because they are the clutch master and already starting up strong with a sick combo.
Yeah, Luis 57% off that hit, but Ouch is trying to answer back right now. Just a little two-piece though, nothing too big, but Ouch is normally amazing at extending these combos, as we see with that Nair. Almost gets a third hit.
Oh, trying to get something forward, and oh my goodness, this is back and
The
forward.
turnaround up smash?
Oh.
What an incredible choice of moves. I mean, covered the entire area that Ouch was going to go past, and like you can't really air dodge through it like that because you're not expecting a move that large to come out.
I mean, and also Jet from earlier, that town ceiling working in the favor, able to stay alive. So we're have to kind of see how it keeps on going forward, trying to get a punish there, but Ouch on that back foot, trying to go fish for that back air. Yeah, and Luis just doing that little pivot grab, daring you to kind of do something about it.
Come at me, bro. And now Luis is off stage. Okay, let's see. Oh, he goes for the reflector, which allows him to get two-framed. Okay, I mean, sometimes you have to go for something there, otherwise you're just getting hit by that blaster. I mean, that is such a good tool for covering things. And right now, I mean, Luis is in danger of losing another stock with a fair bear. Yeah, you exactly called it out. But good DI, doesn't get caught by it. And now, once again, Luis in the corner, down. Oh, fourth throw this time.
Oh, just threatening with it. And he had the timing. It was almost there, but just off. And Luis capitalizes on that punish. Here comes the Nair train, but excellent use. I love DI into the platform in order to get that 10. Such a smart decision, and Jet, we're seeing the highest of caliber of gameplay here.
Yeah, at this point, every single decision they make is so crucial and so calculated. I mean, both these players know exactly how their opponent's character functions, and they're trying to make the most of every interaction. Oh, right now, okay, once again doesn't go for the two-frameless recovery, because I think Ouch is covering the higher portion with the blaster, and Luis does not want to take that extra percent and fall a little bit lower. Oh wow, Ouch doing so well, and that time got it.
They were in the favor, and Gonna go for that bear, and bear at this point will surely kill, so Luis gotta be careful being off onto the sides of the stage. Up air, won't kill. Oh, once again, it's the curse of the town.
It's the curse of town. But I mean, Luis wouldn't have gotten the kill last game without town. So, you know, give it and take it away. And now doesn't want to get hit by the side B. And ooh, okay. The spinny staff gets the job done.
Oh, trying to fish for that fair. Dash tech does pop Luis into the air, but here comes the jabs once again. Wow, I love Ouch countering out that blast, but here comes the nair. This is so needed. They're cashing out Luis, trying to extend to that platform more, but Ouch is ready for it. Now just kind of waiting for a mistake to make on Luis's and gets the grab.
Yeah, grab is so important here. I mean, it's just a really good mix-up because of how good Wolf's aerials are, and you can't really contest them directly. So a lot of times you need to use things like back air, which has that invulnerable, but the up smash a little too early. Ouch just waits for it and reacts. But Luis is already hunting for another hit. The dash attack with the side sending hitbox.
Oh yeah, it was checkmate at that point.
So he was going for the up B where he goes slightly above and then lands on the ledge, but that time he was just a little bit off in the spacing, so he went and landed on the stage, and obviously, you know.
I mean, honestly, it seemed like Ouch had enough time to cover both of them anyways. Like, that tilt just comes on really fast.
No, I think if he had gone for the one that landed on the ledge, like not on the stage, just on the ledge, that forward tilt would not have 2 frames. I'm pretty sure. Just based on the timing, it looked like I think he would have been fine if he actually hit the option he was trying to go for.
Got it. Gladion's theme is playing. It is a 1-1 apiece with Ouch and Luis. We're up to see a problem. And if I'm hearing this song correct, that means we are running it on PS2.
Yeah, and quick update again from winner's bracket. Kurama did take it 3-1 over Onin, which means Onin is eliminated at 9th, and Kurama is still in the bracket in top 8. So congratulations to NorCal getting their first seat in top 8. See if Luis can take the second one, but Ouch right now scratching him up, making sure Ouch is the one who wants to take that.
Oh yeah, and I love that delay on there, but the dash attack as the burst option, yep. Like just kind of daring. I love that this time instead of going for the grab, it's feinting for it and that back here as well, even using the wolf flash to get back onto that center stage. So really good stop, even a walk up shine, but not gonna work out there, and Luis gonna do an amazing job to get all that nice little combo, and percentages are even right back up here, Jet.
Yeah, I mean, this is a scary position for either of these players to be in, because right now, I mean, one big hit will send them off into the side, and we've seen how prolific they are at catching these recoveries. I mean, every time Ouch is scratching, he's using that Wolfie scratch, making sure he has the 2 frame, and wow, what an interesting mix-up there. Luis going onto the stage and managing to roll past the scratch.
Yeah, he was trying to get it back there, but gonna land out there, trying to get that up air. It surely will kill at this percent, and the one jab Ouch didn't really know what to do there. Oh, I love it, Luis. I think definitely read the tech roll in, but couldn't get the execution out in time, and now Luis trying to go for that jumps, but the hops are no match for that meaty bear. So well done, and that damage quickly stacking up. Thankfully, Luis didn't get grabbed there, but instead will do it in this interaction. 46% quickly stacked up, and now Ouch. Oh, look at this, just getting away with it.
Yeah, Ouch keeps getting away with these aggressive options almost every time, but the nair off the ledge and the up air still not going to get the kill. Kalos is that big ceiling, but the up air this time will get the job done, and now Ouch is still in a little bit of advantage, but getting the starter for Luis is so important. Gets a big combo, but oh, just a little bit misspaced on that up air. Usually is going to cover the get up attack if you are a little bit lower.
Have to do so much, but now it's kind of been out. Oh, that spacing on that fair was phenomenal. Even that parry couldn't even get that punish. Trying to go for the 2 frame. Yes, gets it. Now Luis about to go for that one a little higher, and I love that little coverage there. But once again, the ledge trap is just choking Luis out. Even the parry trying to go for the up smash, but thankfully the other hits of that spin move will work out.
Okay, and now Ouch is in a good spot to take that up smash. Wow, amazing job. And Luis is just sitting there waiting during his invulnerability, watching what Ouch would do defensively, catches that roll behind and gets a back throw, but now the onus is on Luis to get this stock. Get up attack does work out and lands on the platform.
Whoa.
Oh, wow, I really expected Luis to cover that one. That was the roll in, that was the easiest one to cover.
It's so difficult right now, but gets it in there, but will be staying alive. Still working out once again. The double up, but a little bit stale, and Luis has trapped it in there. Nice tomahawk, knowing they're in the 4th row. Missing out there. Ouch, making it past every single option.
Yeah, but now we're at 163%, which means we're almost at dash attack kill percent. Just one, maybe one more hit, and then that dash attack will start killing off the top, as right now it is completely unstaled. Nair is going to send into the corner. That one's definitely not killing for a while unless you're all the way on the side. Oh, goes for the tomahawk once again. But Ouch is wary. Ouch is ready. And throwing out those knife feet. Oh, 182.
Yeah,
that'll be enough. Wow, the yeet all the way into the back. Still kills from center stage.
Taking the back seat there, and Ouch getting hit up with that Nair and utilizing that platform. Excellent DI to avoid it, but this time Luis catching off Ouch, trying to get off that platform. Thankfully, the Wolf Flash is just in time. Here comes the throw, and I love that Luis actually DIing up to avoid that tech chase, saying no thank you.
Yeah, DIing up and A canceling or DIing up and double jumping out is a huge part of this matchup. You're not wanting to be in tech circumstances versus Ouch, and nice counter of the knife beat with that dash attack as now Luis is in the corner.
Oh, it's the back part! And it threw off the DI as well. Ouch, catches it out there. Big moments.
Big Ouch.
Big Ouch. Big Ouch fan.
Big Ouch fan.
Big Ouch fan. But this is for the survival of the tournament. Ouch doing a fantastic job on there. And we'll have to see how it kind of moves on forward because Luis doing a fantastic job. Both these players are going head-to-head, left and right, back and forth, but Ouch is the one who's getting the better hand, and Luis have to clutch it out. You got to win 2 more in a row if you want to move on, and Ouch got to secure 1 more, and we are running it back onto a Pokemon stage. I don't know if it's either Kalos or PS2. We're about to find out.
We're listening for the music to see. Well, I guess
They're both
the music at the same Pokemon
I said
stages.
PS2 last time. No, it was Kalos. Yeah, no,
I think it's probably still Kalos. That was the counter pick that Luis chose. But all right. I'm stupid. I'm sorry, everyone. I'm wrong. But yeah, I mean, I feel like Luis had some trouble on that stage.
Oh, no, for sure.
It was interesting because Luis loves that stage. He's so good at utilizing the explosive flame to cover that platform really well. But wow, Ouch with a 69% combo, and now he's 6%. Luis is having a really rough time in this early game. Is he going to be able to find a way to get this starter? We know he's looking for either a Nair or a Furter to get started.
Trying to get something down there, and I love to call it on that roll with the overshoot on the Nair, but it's barely going to miss out instead. Now, Ouch threatening on there with these strong attacks. The fair does land on their end, but barely missing out, and the rising back here instead. The balls will just kind of grab up there. Really good stuff on Luis's end, but has to kind of neutralize. And these whiff, knowing that Ouch is just like, you whiff that move, I have enough time to go ahead and get you with that punish. And boom, another grab once again. Luis in a heap of trouble.
Yeah, Luis having a difficult time finding his way off of his ledge. So many times Ouch has gotten this kill with just a couple, like, all right, I'm gonna hit you in the corner, and eventually you're gonna succumb to a scratch one way or the other.
And this the F tilt, it's the claw is gonna catch them, and at this point, Luis, this is a big else to ever get over, and Luis has to finish off there. I love that trying to go for that back air, trying to shut it out soon because, you know, Wolfe is kind of vulnerable in those off-stage situations. You got to act fast, though, and the bear missed out. Look at that whip punish, and look at that, adapting to it, knowing that it missed out there with that air dodge burned into the sky, and the weak hit of the dash attack. I guess all the spacies can cash out on it because look at that damage, and thankfully Luis is able to finally strike back. Oh, but you're going to catch that Wolf Flash, and the buffered air dodge not going to die just yet. Oh, boy.
Wow, Luis's life flashing before his eyes there as he barely beats out the startup of that up smash. And right now, Ouch is up so much percent, but Luis can make this up if he gets an early stock. We haven't seen a lot of them from him this game, from this set, but we know he is capable of clutching out.
Oh, no. Bad position. He got hit with the laser hit to go for the 2-frame. Oh, no.
No 2-frame attempt by Ouch. Really surprised there. And now Luis is finally getting a little bit of percent here. The back air. Oh, punish. Wow. I think it was ambiguous what side Ouch was going to land on. And that back air will secure Luis's second stock. And now Luis has so much work to do to come back into this game. Just the first hit, the down smash could have been a crazy end to this set. But now Ouch is in the corner. The F smash tried to go for a counter hit on an aggressive option from Ouch, but it wasn't enough.
Betting it all, and now Luis in desperation needs to shut out a stock fast. Here comes the back throw. Ouch. Not going to get hit up for a little bit. Opportunity. Tries to go for the ledge jump, but Ouch even knew. He knew! And not going to get the down smash. I love the drag down back throw. I love just getting that pummels in, but it's still not enough. Holding on for dear life. Luis just trying to finish off the regrab. The dash attack. No punish on that one. Incorrect one. Ouch. Able to punish out there. New Luis is going to go recover high. Thankfully, the bear will not be able to take it just yet. Luis is getting desperate. That should be it.
Ouch
No!
will not die. How does Ouch never get hit by any of these kill moves? As Luis is feeling frustrated, I'm sure, that he keeps hitting Ouch in the corner, but he hasn't been able to get a single move to kill. And now the grab, the throw might be it.
No!
But no, it's too stale. And Ouch air dodges through once again. Dash attack finally does it. Strong hit. And now we're on our last stock. for Luis potentially. He has to make this happen
Oh my.
to get to Mr. Game 5. But Ouch wants to eliminate him before that.
Watch
Dash
that
attack.
slot.
Oh, whipping, and the Nair was just enough to beat it out.
Oh, the teleport. This is it. This is for everything. Luis has gone so far, and Ouch just needs to close this out there. 127, but Luis, we've seen the X factor. We've seen the clutch factor that this NorCal hero has to offer.
If you've seen Luis versus Ashimo, you know Luis is not down and not out until he's truly dead. Ouch goes for an up smash. He knows he wants to end this with a single hit. All he needs is that up smash or a back air in the right position. And he is shielding, he is rolling,
Oh, no.
but a high nair on
Oh,
shield.
my.
You can't be rising nair like that against
Oh.
Luis. Oh, the back air almost caught him, but Luis, once again, not
Wait.
hitting the punish, but he
Wait,
catches the nair. And
is
the
that
other
it?
Is
He got it! That's a clutch!
136%. That is enough rage to take Ouch off the top.
Oh,
See you in
my.
the blast zone, Space Boy.
Oh my goodness, though. High pressure Luis with that pop off, and that was just to get into Game 5.
And now it's time for Mr. Game 5.
5. Game number 5. Oh my goodness. It's so much is at stake here. I do believe the winner of this will qualify for.
No.
Or is it
Top
one
8. Winner gets top 8. They got to win
This
one
is it.
more in losers.
more? Oh my goodness. So after this one, they got. This is the hard part, isn't it? Nah, this
This isn't even, this is not even that Summit qualifier. This is one away from that.
Oh goodness. But
And
this is the qualifier for top 8.
This is the qualifier for top 8, yeah. So the winner of this is going to play the winner of Meister
versus
and
Light.
Yes.
Jeez, that is
And then
not
they have to
pleasant.
win that to make Summit, which is this bracket is brutal
There's
for
so
anybody
much-
who did not know. There are good players here. There are a lot of good players here. Everywhere you look, there is a killer. And like we talked about yesterday, these Sharks in the losers bracket, only a few of them are going to make it out of the Shark Tank into that top 8 spot.
You smell that? That's the hype. This
thought that
is
was blood
it.
in the water.
Oh, it might as well be because both these players are searching for it. Ouch. Has been up doing an amazing job, but Luis, that clutch factor, that X factor, now has the momentum moving on forward. Trying to use the Heaven's Light with that up smash, but not gonna land just yet. This is for everything to just get into top 8.
Luis been so consistent on making top 8s at almost every major he goes to. It would be very scary for him to lose here, but Ouch has something to say about that. Returning in much better form after that previous match they had at Fort Priority, getting 3-0'd, learning a lot from the match, and coming back with a renewed gusto, with energy here, and Ouch is putting on a show for y'all.
Thankfully, the tech roll out, and then the second roll, able to get out there, and I love that teleport to kind of equalize it out there, and now just kind of in soft pursuit, not committing super hard, just kind of opting for that center stage control and kind of respecting out there, but the jump gets called out with that nair, almost the other jump getting called out. Speaking of that, excellent stuff. Oh, it's sniped it out there, forced to use the wolf flash, but no punish on that end. Lobot is scared to go for something else there, but got Ouch trapped into the corner, but the dash attack gonna break Ouch out, and now Jet, this is looking scary, but has to be punished.
Yeet. Yeet. All right, good back throw, and now this is where you have to. Oh, bad DI. Unfortunately for Luis, gonna fall to that. I was gonna say this is where Luis always looks for this nair. You're looking for a nair or a forward air to get your combo started, and obviously Ouch has his own combo starters with those forward airs, those grabs, and something big, but okay. Little bit of a scary situation for Luis. Is gonna move away, and Ouch has been noticeably respecting Luis on the ledge a lot more after he got hit by several Luis nairs off the ledge, and now he's positioning himself where if Luis nairs, he might die. He might get hit with a big forward smash or something like that.
It's a terrifying situation right now. It lends the fair. Oh, I just love Ouch just waiting for the patience for the hits of the nair. Comes to club it out there. Spike here for Luis. Gets the grab as well, waiting for something, but Ouch finds a way around it, but instead, Luis able to pick it back up, reads the roll. Excellent tomahawk.
Speaking of picking it up, picks up that wolf, tries to throw him off stage, but Ouch is gonna get the flash, and the fair flash not gonna kill. Oh, wow, okay. Ouch pulling out all the stops for this one. We haven't seen that combo in all the set yet. And now, the crowd must be excited for their boys. I mean, NorCal is probably really nervous now. I mean, I'm nervous. Everyone's nervous. We are on exactly the same position we saw in the previous stock. Both these players at high percent, but who will strike first? Who will get this stock?
I don't know anymore, Jet. At this point, this is only stock number 2. And ouch! Almost getting hit up there. Forced to use the Wolf Flash. Can't make it back!
Okay, that's finally the scenario Luis was looking for with that auto reticle. It works so well at that 45-degree angle below the ledge. And now the forward tilt, but it just gets the first hit, and the second one is not ready. And once again, the third Wolf, the third scratch, and it's not enough. Oh, but the
thankfully
spot dodge on the grab. Luis a little bit too slow, and we are on a game 5. Last stock. The nairs come out, up airs come out.
Oh,
Luis gets his combo starter first, and he gets another one.
Oh, so much damage going to be stacked up. Ouch, trying to strike back with there, but the bear from Luis's end, getting it out there once again. Will this be it? No death just yet! It will be! Luis qualifies! He gets it to top 8, finally able to clutch it out there in the pop-off, and Luis will keep it the dream alive, baby!
The hug meta is real, and that one is deserving as Luis pops off. He's excited, and wow, what a set. I mean, Ouch gave us a banger for that one, a heart pounder. I think everybody at home knows that we were all nervous. We didn't know what was going to happen, but Luis, that last stock was immaculate. I swear, everything about it. Luis had the reads, he had the follow-ups, and he had the edge guards. I mean, it was just everything we were looking for.
The clutch factor, that's what Luis is really known for, getting it out there when
Mr.
it matters
Game 5.
the most. Mr. Game 5. What an amazing set. Jeez, there's so much happening on their block left and right, and honestly, Ouch was almost just poised to kind of take it out there, but Luis able to kind of finally bring it back together in that Game 5 was phenomenal, a showing of how well all these people can play.
Yeah. And that is a top 8 qualifier, but I believe there is one more left. If production can let us know, we are doing that. Yes, we are doing the final top 8 qualifier, while I believe the Arcadian top 4 is happening on stream. So we have one more match left. I thought that was going to be the end of it for us, but we got one more top 8 qualifier, and oh man, only 2 people who make it out of this bracket are going to be into that summit. We saw 3 people out so far in this losers bracket: Karama, Desmona, Luis, and now one more match remains. Talk about it, Wolfie.
Oh man, this is the matchup that everyone's been kind of waiting for. This is the match that we've seen both these players been playing super well, but Meister definitely kind of showed off exactly, what they can do.
Yeah, I mean, Meister has been so good at just extending advantage states and just killing Fox in so many circumstances. I mean, this is definitely not a matchup that Fox likes. I remember yesterday I talked to Charles about it, and he said it's just so difficult to get your combos going. It's so difficult to use your traditional shield pressure as Fox, but also just the edge guards are terrifying. Meister has this insane ability to find every single hole in your defense and exploit it incredibly well. I mean, there's always opportunities to kill Fox when he's off stage, and Game & Watch is one of the best characters at doing that. He can not fastball and just back air 3 times in a row before hitting an up B, and any of those moves, including the up B, can spell an early end to light stock. I mean, it is scary. It is not a matchup that you like, but when you are a solo main, that is how you have to deal with it sometimes, because these, as a solo main, your opponents, they're sometimes just going to be players that play those characters that you don't like playing against. So it's definitely something that you have to be ready for as a solo main. I mean, both these players tried and true to their characters. I know Meister sometimes goes with the Sora a little bit, but mostly true to that Game & Watch, and I know they've played several times before, and it is 3-5 right now against Light. So it's gone back and forth a little bit. I mean, I know at Super Smash Con, I believe Light was double eliminated in that one with a 1-3 and a 3-0, leading to Meister's second place finish there.
Meister,
yes. My bad.
Yes.
I don't know why I keep doing that.
Meister, that's the big man. It don't matter right now. And then this matchup is pretty rough for Fox, but Light has been kind of making that gauntlet run. But isn't it insane only one of these is going to qualify for top 8?
It is. I mean, we've been saying that over and over again, but this is the one where I feel like it's most crazy, because these guys were what second and third at SmashCon, if I recall correctly.
Yep. And then Light is the #1 seed at this tournament. Kind of said that earlier because like it's really important to stay because like this is what the stakes are in mind. So now Meister trying to get it out there, but the down air going to break him out in that situation. But oh no!
Yeah, you had to go straight up there because if you went any degree to the right, it would probably not have enough distance, and you had to hope that the wall ride was enough. But the pineapple comes out. Not a thing we see a lot in Ultimate here, but it still happens occasionally. And Fox succumbing to it already, and this is a big lead now against him.
This is where all it really matters. That point, I love that stall. He's not booking. Now Light trying to go for that weekend. I love it. Meister just reacts to it and saying, "Hey, I'm gonna get ahead and get that combo out." 68% already on this Fox. A big struggle to go on there. I love that whiff punish.
Normally, people do not mess with that up smash when Game & Watch throws it out. It's like, all right, the end lag is so small, but Light, reaction fiend. You talked about it before, the beast of the East, and he is so good at doing that. And I mean, it's just when you get that hit, it is just so satisfying. But speaking of up smashes, turns it right around on Light.
It's just Light's really just got to get fired up and really kind of bring itself together and gets the up to and just reaction, waiting for the up B, but instead Meister going to go ahead and go for that spot, the air dodge, but there we go, trying to get something started and reacts to it. That's the thing, and nicely using of the flutter kicks as well with that fair. Flurry of them, but it's kind of hard because as soon as you get jumpy, as soon as you get a little bit in the air, the anti-air comes into play of Meister, and he's able to get those nairs off. That won't kill just yet, but the damage is stacking up really well in Light's favor, Jet.
Yeah, this is where Light is just trying to react. He's like, all right, I'm going to try to react to this neutral get up. But last time he did that, Meister was just a little bit ahead of him, and they opted to just let Meister off the corner, not doing anything too crazy. And once again, he goes for the dash attack, but it's just a little bit too late. He's reacting to that Game & Watch animation, which is just such a small animation. You can see it. We can't even see it. Barely if you're looking so close at the screen, but it's honestly not worth it to parry up smash.
You can't even
parry it.
You're kidding.
You can't even parry it. Light looks around at the crowd behind him, cannot believe his eyes.
He's like,
he's like, all right, bruh. Can you believe when I parry it, I still get shielded in forward smash? Your up smash, I parry, I can't get anything. You parry, you get a forward smash.
Just ultimate things, baby.
So you didn't even parry. Huh? Meister just shielded.
He's like, it's the incorrect buzzer. I'll be to get it off. I just love that Light literally just looked back. Y'all seeing this? Y'all seeing what BS I gotta go through? I'm playing this honest character, and y'all are gonna make me go through this gauntlet. Oh my goodness! And now drinking it up there. Yep, Light gonna get fired back up as you hop into game number 2. Definitely showing signs of life there, Jet. Life.
Signs of light. Signs of light absolutely happened, but Meister had something to say about it. I mean, that's such a depressing thing as Light to know that like even if you parry it, it doesn't work. But we did see him able to punish it. The dash up smash was the correct option, but you have to be so precise. And Light has to play this whole matchup incredibly precise, as we saw before. You can just duck those lasers. That's funny. As we saw before, when he is precise, when he is timing those punishes correctly and reacting right, it's enough.
Oh no! I feared for the worst, but no punish off that one. Trying to go for the up tilt for the safe pressure, but instead Light gonna go ahead and try to reset over the air dodge. Burned early, the trade works in the favor. Thankfully, Light can get back onto stage safely. Gets the one hit affair, try to get that conversion off now, but unfortunately will not be able to work out just yet. But Meister at 110%, a whiff punish from Light just says,
"Did
get
even let it go
out of my face!"
Yeah, it's like, all right, you gonna do that? I can rip it before you can even grip it.
And it's like, y'all, you're not hitting me with that again. But thankfully, crosses over with that Fox illusion and shields it, knowing exactly what's gonna happen. But at that point, it's one of the worst handshakes you have to make. Excellent stuff using the turtle, but doesn't the handshake suck? I have to shield this because I know that you're gonna hit me out of it, but I can't get a follow-up.
Yep. I mean, but like knowing that is part of the business, right? You got to know when your opponent is using moves that you cannot punish and moves that you cannot contest. And at the same time, like eventually both these players have ways to counterplay those things. And okay, Light getting his starter at the same time, Meister gets his starter, Light gets his starter. It's just something that you have to go back and forth on. And opting for a couple lasers instead of trying to ledge trap. The ledge trapping has not been working out for Light, so he's just like, okay, I'm just going to retain stage control. And sometimes getting that information of how your opponent's going to get off ledge when you're in a position that you can react is crazy. And try to get that air dodge read, but he gets another one with the up tilt into the up air. Amazing conversion for Light.
Really good stuff. And now kind of have to be careful. Light has to hold on to this lead. Can't fall for that one. Yep, just kind of backing off, saying, just like, yeah, I'll still do it. And Light has to respect it in that aspect. Wow, really? Oh my goodness, that was such a ballsy illusion to do, but goes ahead and does it. Catches out 74%. Excellently done. And now the bomb from there does land from those spares, but honestly, Meister needs to be careful. A quick conversion into an up smash surely will kill at this percent. Meister is quite light as paper.
Yep, Meister's light, but Light is on Meister right now as... Yes, he is. Yeah, not getting hit by that up smash, and that one you can shield, and you can taunt, and you can up smash. Amazing job. He turns around to the crowd. He's like, yeah, I did that. All right, you two-stock me, I two-stock you. Let's keep it going.
He said, you're going to use that chair. Now you sit down. You sit down right now, and here we go. Kind of moving around a little bit, maybe. You know, maybe Light goes for a mile run, you know, kind of summit. But we'll have to see how it kind of works out there. Hot and focused right now. So much on there. This is such a hot set, honestly. Both these players have been going back and forth, and honestly, Meister has been looking super different, being able to take it over in the winner side. Oh, no, we kind of stated that before, but both of them just fighting for, they're literally fighting for their lives right now.
Yeah, I mean, they're fighting for their lives outside of top 8, and we keep bringing this up because I'm like, all right, this is Meister Light. This has got to be some crazy, this either, you know, winner's match or, you know, a match that's, I don't know, at least in losers finals. But this time, you know, it's just so early on. And, okay. Did I just hear a different character pick?
I hope not.
Okay, no, maybe not. Maybe I'm hallucinating. Okay, no. There we go. Just Mr. Game & Watch. Okay. I might have been hallucinating there a little bit, but right now, this Fox is so hot. I mean, we saw throws of it in the beginning of the first game, but, you know, it didn't really come out into fruition until that second one when we saw Light just getting so efficient with these conversions, getting those early kills, and against a player like Meister. Caught myself doing it again. A player like Meister, it's something that, you know, you have to be really effective with, because he's not going to give you a lot of opportunities to hit him. Game & Watch is so nimble and able to get out of all of these combos, but Light has been efficient. He's been perfect with these reactions. He's been perfect with his punishes in this past game. So let's see if we're going to see more of that, or if it'll be a little bit more like the first one.
Meister's just trying to fish for something, trying to get a falling there or something, but I think Meister's also really scared. Wow, what a parry on there. Yeah, you're going to be that key. I'm going to open the gates and go ahead and take that stock. Light playing phenomenally right now, and oh, jeez, I've never seen Light fired up this much.
That was really nice, because a lot of times Meister will go for that key where it falls past the ledge and it doesn't get the landing hitbox. So he parried the falling hitbox, and there was no landing hitbox. So Light was able to punish it with the down smash. Normally, if you parry that, the landing hitbox will still punish you. But wow, amazing job there, amazing awareness, and he went for that parry again. You saw that shield flicker.
Be careful back. I just like this. Light is now saying, I have the lead. I'm going to play back and whiff punish whatever you do. I'm not going to approach that even with a 10-foot stick, and barely missing out there. The roll works out in the fair, but the up tilt does get punished. Meister trying to finish it off there. Light's recovering super high, and go ahead and burn that air dodge lens to grab, knowing that Meister's holding on to that shield, and that Light just trying to fish for something for a conversion off there, but that downer is such a good thing to mess up the shield timing. As long as you hold it, though, it is punishable.
Yeah, absolutely. And I want to talk about what you said about this sort of, you know, reserved style that Light's going for. Normally, Light known for that a bit of unbridled, you know, aggression, knowing that he's always the one pushing the pace of the match. And we did see a little bit of that, but against Game & Watch, that is something you do not want to always be doing. And I really like that, you know, that's a show of a great player, somebody who is willing to modify their play style, willing to put something a little bit different on the table, and when they need you in up tilt, up air, 3 stocks to 1. Meister in trouble, but does return fire with a bomb.
Finally able to kind of bring it back there, but Meister just kind of have to play this back, and there we go, a whiff punish, and there we go. Look at this damage tacking on. This is why if you miss something, you eat 50% just like that. And Fox is very light. Once again, a mistake being made, and Meister doing the best job to punish it out there, and the fair does catch it out into the up air, beating out, knowing that Light was just like, I have enough time, and once again doing it. Yep.
The same situation, knowing that Meister was going off stage with that down air.
Oh. And Now instead, Genera Reflector flickering for a little bit. Down smash, not going to catch it out there. Meister trying to get something down there in the bomb. Just finally get him off in the chair used, but not too sure just yet. Trying to use that up smash to threaten out something, but almost caught it just in time. But Light, thankfully the hits are able to come in, and the key used, the down air. Light furiously doing it and has a whole stock lead, and Meister desperately trying to get up smashed. Oh, untechable, but is still alive.
That's a rare that the untechable causes you to live. I don't see that too often, but man, it's so close for Meister. All he needs to do is get this one big hit to kill, but Light has been so good at avoiding that killing blow. I mean, over and over again, he keeps taking all this percent, but he's taking...
Got it!
There it is. He's taking blows that he knows he can take.
He's standing up every single time.
Yep. And that wasn't even an energetic stand-up. That was like a...
Keep it together, stand up.
Keep it together. Stay focused. Oh. I'll save my pop-ups for top 8 is what Light's thinking right now.
It's honestly the fact that Light has been playing back, forcing Meister to make these decisions, forcing Meister to approach, and honestly, it's really hard. It's really hard for Meister to kind of do anything. These approaching arrows, and as well as now, Meister is shook because how many grabs has Light done? Really, run up, grab, at least like 8 of them. During that one game alone, it's such a crucial thing because if you're forcing your opponent to shield over and over, and I love how that Light, seeing that Meister's a high percent, will still grab because Meister's like he's trying to finish it off, but Light's gonna say, I'm gonna keep getting these grabs, put you into disadvantaged state, and then later on, I can get something else, and we're gonna have to move it on because game number 4, Meister's gotta win this.
Yeah, I mean, I love how Light is just, taking advantage of a character, not traditionally a grab, but has the speed and the movement to make it. Oh my God. The kicks. No, he has the speed and the movement to make the grab good, but the throws don't give him too much. So, a lot of people do not rely on them. But Light against a character like Game & Watch, you have to do the grabs because his out of shield game is so powerful.
Oh, and got the ledge trap set up. Nice jump into the cyclone. Oh, the corkscrew. Able to get that damage out. Now put Meister in the corner.
Yeah, Meister scared on his legend. Light is just sort of like, all right, there are options I can react to and there are options I can't. And if he does one I can't react to, I back off. I get my space. I don't worry too much about it. Stop shielding it. Why are you shielding it? You can't do anything.
Oh, and no, I thought I was expecting an arrow there. Gets it out there. No spike, though, so Meister gonna have to go use those up airs, threatening it out there, but the dash attack does land, expecting that jump, and Meister won't be falling for it. Now threatening out. This is where optimal Game & Watch comes out because of the lead you got. Now Light has to make those risky moves, and Meister can just kind of comfortably just do, threatening out these things with that fair and the up B safely as well. But a lot of rage. If Light gets that straight hit, just like that rage is going to come into play, and there we go.
Yeah, I mean, this is something that I think is really interesting because, multiple times we've seen just a huge conversion off of Light, and against a character like Game & Watch, you don't get a ton of time to do those. Wow, air killing. You don't get a ton of opportunities to do those, but when you get those big hits and you make them count perfectly, that's what I was talking about at the beginning of the set is going to be so crucial for Light is killing early, finding those hits, and now we are going to see a trade, and the trade works out great for Light.
Meister getting it out there. Excellent. Empty land gets that grab off there and shields out the up tilt instead of falling through the platform. Using out these arrows, really smart decisions, and now just trying to get a nair started, trying to get a combo started with Light, refusing to go up from there. The scorpion kick actually done with that up tilt, and now Meister stuck into this corner. You got hit with it again, but this time Light wasn't sure it was going to kill just yet, so instead tried to see if Meister would go for a panic air dodge option, and instead waiting patiently on this center stage, knowing, I just like that from Light, just saying, yeah, you'll go back to center stage because I know if I get a down air or a nair into up smash, it's going to kill way more easier and way more consistently, and I love that. You can punish the Game & Watch up B if you reaction an instant double jump up air, but it's hard in these high pressure ones, but this time I love Meister keeps drifting over to avoid that.
Yeah, I mean, that time we did see the parry, but I think it was just a little bit off. But goes for the forward air. I think the back air was, yeah. You see the little shake of the head. That's when you know. And once again, going for it, but the bombs. Oh no! And wow, the chair is enough. That rage working the other direction this time. Last time it favored Light, but this time Meister the benefit of it. And not getting the second hit of the up air. A little bit too early of a land. But back air finally does it unstaled. That's one of the big things you get out of coming back on your next stock, refreshing that stale queue.
This is so crucial. Meister has to take this and gets a huge combo start. That's at least 50% just like that. In a flash, gets a dash attack, no jump, forced to use it, and that's the hammer down. No death just yet, but Meister will.
He's super
yep,
dead,
just gonna
super
let
dead.
it happen. 0 to death. That is huge. We are moving on to a game number 5.
Game number 5, I mean, with a 0 to death like that, it's crazy because Light had been so hot, so energetic so far. I mean, every time Meister was, you know, taking a win, it looked like it took so much effort in the second game, in the third game, but in the fourth one, it was just like, okay, I take this win, I take it to your death. I take one opportunity, and that's all he ever needed.
And this is huge because now this is Light's stage choice. And everything is on the line at this point. It's game number 5. Light has done a phenomenal job really showing off exactly what he can do, but Meister has been coming back and adapting. This is such a huge opportunity. Game number 5 of the final set for top 16. The winner of this will be the final person to qualify for this top 8 on that loser's side end. This is for everything.
And this person will take on Luis to try to make it into that summit spot. We know that only 2 of these people in the losers bracket have that opportunity. The other 4 reserved for the people in winners. And now we see, is it going to be Light from Moist, or is it going to be Meister?
No, you had it the first time.
Wait, fuck. Meister from Luminosity.
Meister from Luminosity. Yep, it's the it's the down there, but we're gonna have to see how it works out. They're both gonna play in that footsies, but I love the dash attack into there. So they're going for the grab, gets the rapid jabs instead for that confirmed damage. I love that. Just going for that grab, knowing that Meister's gonna go ahead and shield and get something out there. Punishes out there. Both hits landing on that shield. So really good stuff. At the lead going into Light's favor for now.
Yeah, that is one of the, another early kill. We talked about how important these early kills are, and Light was able to secure one right now in 34% only, and he is going to be playing that game that he needs to play, that little bit more reactionary, little more bait and punish, but good confirming. He catches the jump out. Meister getting a lot more percent here,
Light,
and
please.
he's like, all right, you're doing your up smash. I'm gonna laser you. I'm gonna take my percent where I can get it.
Oh, almost gets a third up air, but forcing the drip back. Stop running into it, Light.
Yeah, that up smash once again getting the job done, and now they are playing safe, playing dash back gameplay, and this is, you may not like it, but this is what peak ultimate looks like.
Hell yeah, but gets it out there. That's the run-up grabs I keep talking about, knowing that Meister is going to go shield and see what Light will do, but Light getting that confirmed damage, and that stacks up quickly. The problem is that that's been kind of the trend, trying to get these Light hits in, but it's just when Meister's able to get that nair or get a conversion off, he's able to cash it in, put Light in a disadvantaged state, and moving on forward. Like I said earlier, able to get it down there, that nair, that's at least 50%, completely catching out, and now putting Light in disadvantaged state, almost catches out with that side B, but it's not going to be enough.
Yeah, Light using a smart recovery there, and now, he's in the corner. How is Light going to be able to get out of this? Oh, dang, he did an amazing job. Punishing, like, just not being punished by these nairs off stage. It seems like every time Game & Watch uses his nair off stage, he's been just baiting back, waiting, and now dash attack,
No
forward
back
air,
air,
no back air once again, and it's brutal because that back air would be so crucial. We talked about the early stocks, but another one, and that does it. Even people say Fox's back air doesn't kill, but this time it's doing it, and now Wolfe Scratch, we're in possibly the final stock of the tournament for Meister.
I mean, we've seen what Meister can do, though. They got that clutch factor with that Game & Watch, and now playing it safe. I love the Light hit once again. Meister getting that stuck in this corner. Once again, I love that, knowing that the timing was going to change, and Light reacting that on point. Oh, gets it down. The down smash is almost there, but instead, Meister trying to get a little more of this punish, keeping Light into the skies, but has it out there. The up smash stuff. Light, go ahead and shield it out there, but it's really nerve-wracking. Once again, the up tilt into the confirmed damage.
All right, I finally figured out why Light keeps shielding these up smashes as he goes for another dash attack bear. I think that one was intentional, trying not to steal the bears. But
that is the reactions!
So good at reacting. I mean, we talked about how he's the beast from the east. He's the fastest on the sticks, and he is going to be taking his ticket to top 8 to fight Luis. And, oh man, that is going to be a crazy set. After this one, he's got to have a lot of energy in the tank to be able to keep pulling off things like that. I mean, Light, incredible player, incredible performance, and #1 seed at this tournament for a reason, but man, really making him work for it, wasn't he?
When it matters most is when the Light shines through. there was nothing but darkness. But then God said, let there be light. And light turned over and said, hey, rolls up the sleeves.
And
I got
Light
this.
rolled up his sleeves and popped off.
Yeah, oh my goodness. But Light fired up. Such a momentum base player. So fired up. Such a skilled one. Crawling all the way back and amazing stuff being put forward. But honestly, that was the best way to wrap that up because that is finally it for that top 16. Jet, I think we did a pretty good job.
Hey, Wolvie, dab me up.
Bring it in, baby. Bring it in.
Amazing,
Oh my goodness.
amazing sets. I hope you enjoyed our commentary. Once again, check out our Twitters here, at Wolvie Scratch, at Jet SSB. We would really appreciate you guys followed us, see more about what we do because we really love this machine and we would love to show you what we can do more often at more places.
Give us a call. We'll
once
go anywhere.
again, thank you so much to BTS. Thank you so much to Taizai for running that quad stream. Thank you to all of the sponsors here. Thank you to all of the players here. And of course, most thank you to the viewers at home for watching this, for watching us. And that is it for our block. And we're going to be moving on to the next stream. This stream is going to be shutting down, but don't worry.
Don't go anywhere. We got
We'll
a
be
lot
seeing
of
you
hype
on BTS Smash. And
Once
thank
again,
you so much.
Wolfie Scratch. Jet,
the
give us
Jenga
a
God.
call. We'll be there. We'll see you around.
Peace.
Snap.
Devon Thompson. Thank you.